What you say?
Open up my chalice. True sound addict. 24 cali. Don't make me have to grab it. Cabbage. Niggas can't manage. That's another slapping. Niggas thinking that I'm famous. That I won't slap it. Nigga, I'm erratic. Irvington Savage. It's modern warfare. When we don't tap it. Clicking and we clapping. Burning through his jacket. Gangster in the morning. Gangster in the evening. Gangster in the morning. Gangster in the evening. Gangster in the morning. Gangster in the evening. Gangster all the time. Yeah, I'm back and I'm attacking. Nah, I ain't capping. Real life rapping. Switched it up and got it cracking. Get you banished from a napping. Bare nerves racking. Ramming, carjacking. Call it life jam sacking. Yeah, the Cali's in the air now. Got the tracking. 2017 bricks. Still broke packing. Pop passing. Catch you lacking with my cannon. Birmingham assassin. Yeah, burning with my passion. Gangster in the morning. Gangster in the evening. Gangster in the morning. Gangster in the evening. Gangster in the morning. Gangster in the evening. Gangster all the time. Gangster in the morning. Gangster in the evening. Gangster in the morning. Gangster in the evening. Gangster in the morning. Gangster in the evening. Gangster all the time. Can't walk around the hood. Now I'm good now. I was down now. I'm good now. If I saw my last check, then you would frown. So much drip around my neck. Yeah, I'm good now. All excess shit on the suit. Like a new phone. Yeah, I'm in the new zone. Just for the suit. For the root home. Gangster in the morning. Gangster in the evening. Gangster in the morning. Gangster in the evening. Gangster in the morning. Gangster in the evening. Gangster all the time. Gangster in the morning. Gangster in the evening. Gangster in the morning. Gangster in the morning. Gangster in the evening. Gangster in the morning. Gangster in the evening. Gangster all the time. I spy with my little eyes. Something beginning with F. What? Doing on net. Boys talking real. Getting lost until the lost. Suck your mother. I said it with chest, you know. I spy with my little eyes. Something beginning with F. Fuck boys doing up net. Fuck boys talking real. With the lost until the lost. Suck your mother. I said it with chest, you know. We don't believe your raps. Keep thinking you missed the muscles. Keep seeing the flash. You don't want them turning up. Scoring goal, burning crack. Imagine my auntie's toilet. Panicking every time I heard it.
They do it for the gram, but they don't do it for the family. People lose 1,000 likes, and these countries are beat up like Andy. There's a couple real rappers that's actually on it, but most of the industry's fake. The piece that me, they look on my mates, I do curse, just like I took a picture with Drake. Mad, but white bitch and gangster. Talk about me, my name goes way, that's right. Always spinning in the back of man's neck. Yeah, every takes of his fake and chain. I'm so East London, I'm so West Ham.
Alright, don't want a piece of that. Huh? I didn't say that. Yeah. Don't get anywhere there. I'm like, you rapping. What piece of that? It's about real. Alright, cool.
I spy with my little eyes. Yes. Something beginning with F. What? Fuck boys doing up net. Fuck boys talking real. With the last one to let the last. Fuck your mother. I said it with chest, you know. I spy with my little eyes. Yes. Something beginning with F. Fuck boys doing up net. Fuck boys talking real. To the last ones, let them last. Fuck your mother. I said it with chest. If I come with blue, then you know man's angry. Boss man's head with a Hennessy bottle. Very much Jack Daniel. Have some of your favorite rappers, baby mothers on scandal.
Yeah.
Spaniel.
Alright, cool.
That fuck your mum in a Spaniel. Yeah. You said it don't rate me, but I don't rate them either. Louis Parks with a cleaver, the 2 meter, can't catch the 3-wheeler. He didn't want it with JB and he didn't want it with Cuba. I don't want to hear no chat about watch when I see you. Mama think I can't get destination like Uber. Slap off the door, you know with the music. I think we can find location. Pull up in the burn the black. Design, man, after that.
Oh, fuck me, bro. I must call it. I ain't lock off this thing, man. I might hit some by accident. I phone some by accident. It's done. Yes, me. Done. It's not on, man. Turn it in the back. No, is it red? It's red. On the red? Yeah. Red 5. Oh, you might want a piece of that for real. You not like it. Or you mayonnaise.
Hey, yo, it's Dotty on the beat. I see he's on. You did a muzzle still.
Mazzolini.
Now I want to see my piece just triple. Have to run a boy down in my Air Force piss. Can only got a crease in the middle. Are you sure this form will fit this whack? See your height with the biggest back. B, I'm not sure if MG's fit you. Excuse me, miss. Where you from? My name Diggs. Ask what I'm on. I just got back from a stretch. They didn't miss me when I was gone. Now I'm trying to not miss myself. I get pissed when the rest stops. Come on, man. Sitting in jail, you feel like the pillows giving you spots. Young trap was still white and flying, and a man's still savage. And scratch you off them dirty pistols. I just broke down my packet. Now the profit margin's massive. Nose of the barrel's massive. I'll show you about double packet. I see enough of London. Bro had one, he had one too. You ain't seen double matic. 4 on 1, that's a different accent. Putting a car in now. I'm pissed at gassing. All these wax expensive. Give away 4 from the 40. And then Derby's picture trending. See me when I catch him. I know I'll bend it. Just phone for 10, let's get through more than 10 to 20. I figure the side of my man.
Do like I did him already.
I figure just when I'm calm, I'm starting to win in the pot. Give it a whip and round the back again. I was on the road to the double at home. Now when it's my just triple game. I'm my Air Force piss, and I got came from Gypsy Hill to Beverly Hill. Now better respect me. To run a man down in my Fendi. First country love trendy. Now my trainer's stopping your place and cost my blood in my pen. She knows I'm clapping. So my cash. All of a sudden I'm sexy. My main time who came in hootie. Spray that Uzi. My baby's a cutie. I'm losing coochie. I take that coochie. And I'm with Bounce. Everyone knows what he's on. They came to my Enzo riding.
Oh, you think Bounce on jump? He was like a big fully giant, innit? He was big for nothing. You ask me.
And what that bitch, I'll ruin her ego. She's shooting a shot and miss. She ain't getting this Dino. All of that. Mr. Up, so I call it back.
Huh?
Look who's there, calm at pro trophy.
Nah, it's too tricky. Come on, man.
What you should have. Ain't on piss.
Man, I want the upper table. Go on, I want upper table. Man, go on. Sure. Come on, man.
I was on the road trying to double at home. Now I want to see my piece just triple.
What size of piece is that? It's a lot. I don't get. Once you follow them apps, realize you're that.
Big dripper.
These mini ones got like 100 countries.
Magnum sipper.
What is it, mackerel? What is it, mackerel local? The mackerel local?
Yeah, I'm bitch, no. I won't cut my nose. Who's that, my man?
Wait.
Jump up, fry man.
Wait. Hey, come back and laugh, your boy. Jump out, rise this way. Hey, y'all man, see them.
Jump up.
Wait.
Who's that, my man? Jump up, fry man. Why is he leaving his right hand? And come back, your boy.
Don't leave him.
Jump up, rise this toy.
Go lock
Jump
him
up, rise this toy. Jump up. Pull up. Let it be. Jump up.
Put him in the coffin.
You don't see. I see you. I see you.
I'm done for the bicycle. Alright, check the camera for me. I think the battery off here yet.
Man, hit that shit from the back when I put on that tracks, babe. Say West London. Let's have fun then. You get net then run. You want man done them. You're on who? Liar, come then. Man, rise it, fire, burn them. Who's that, my man? Jump up, fry man. Why is he leaving his right hand? And come back, your boy.
Don't leave him.
Jump up, rise this toy. Jump up, rise this toy. Jump up. Who's that, my man? Jump up, fry man. Why is he leaving his right hand? And come back, your boy. Jump up, rise this toy.
Man, like some easy in the dog.
Jump up. Stuck in the dock, hickory dickory.
What you say?
Fuck like yeah, like quack.
Trust me, you put lemon in it and that. You put lemon in it. Lemon water. I've been that close up for that one.
We literally pull up and shower your pussy.
Some God, come and chill.
That's fine, I'll build them.
Yeah, man, come and chill.
Don't switch shots that charm.
You got it?
Turn his life to a time, I'll let that thing with the pin, it's the primary. If it ain't unknown T and them, man, I don't like no other now. Who's that, my man? Jump up, fry man. Why is he leaving his right hand? And come back, your boy.
Don't leave him.
Jump up, rise this toy. Jump up, rise this toy. Jump up. Who's that, my man? Jump up, fry man. Why is he leaving his right hand? And come back, your boy. Jump up, rise this toy. Jump up, rise this toy. Jump up.
You man ready, yeah? You good?
No touch, not nice like Packer. Under my coat, that's a brand new rap. Man, grab it and kick it like Kaka. Spent more than 5 years in the cell. The IG young boy in the slammer. All of my niggas do murders and robberies. I'm from where the rob juice and two. Don't need no censor on this. Gang union, normal gangster. Just got a plate from Sahara Grill. Don't put no ice in my fanner. The blood still talk about future plans. If I burn this bridge, it don't matter. It's Dutch for the 5th. Don't know the things that matter. Don't know the things that matter.
Hey, don't you
Too
get
much
it?
gag and grab up. Too much stab it and dig it and twist it. Ride it. Too much money stab up.
I think about the way you keep that, I guess.
Too much cat. The
It's string upside down.
with no black. Move back for the team. Bad B tell me she on me. I'm like bending back for my doggy. I just bought 1,000 grams in the clap. Back going up, no black 40. I gotta give thanks for my gun. Wanna do that, you my charging. 60 shots get his pagans off me. Don't know how things are different.
Trust me.
Countless dreams, wait for what's
You're back in. Hey, listen, tomorrow, yeah.
I'm a young boy carrying
Know what it's like.
You don't wanna get caught slipping. If I stab it, dig it, twist it, then I'm probably gonna leave it in it. No comment, no snitching, no face, I don't wanna go prison. Been there, I don't wanna go back. I lost so much time to the system. Champagne for all of the pain, and night my Dunbury on when I'm pissing. Left me out in the rain, I know they're gonna call my name when I'm don't know how the things that matter. Too much gal get grub up, too much stabbing, digging, twisted, riding, too much man get stabbed. Man, what did you
Captain Bashop, my yo! There, get me. Captain Bashop, my yo, in the building. Pesce, wait. Wait. Change that. We're there on the ends, 35th episode. I'm on the ends. We got Santa Claus hanging, string him up, man. We don't play that shit, man.
Hanging.
They hang him. We don't hang him. We hang him up. They hang him up, man. You get me? Santa Claus fuck with the wrong niggas, but yeah, man. Shalom got the warlord here, the warhead. Got the executioner there myself. We got Captain Bashop Mayam. We got the South Officer Karafia. We got Officer Dungabar. We got Officer Shamgar, Trooper Quarters in the building, man.
Boom.
Bang.
Wait. And one in the head.
Come on.
Loaded and one in the head, man.
You know how we get down, man. UPK, man. UPK certified, man. Listen, I got an announcement to make as well, man. In about 2 weeks' time, guess what? So I can fit the camera. Barbara Shaw, I'm kind of cut off. In 2 weeks' time, guess what? I'm getting my vaccine, man. For all those weirdos, scared cat Negroes, scared of a fucking vaccine, man. I watched the Negro online say, "Oh, you're gonna have Satan's serum." You use that word, Satan's serum in your veins. I thought, nigga, you watch too much movies, man. You need to settle down. I saw the movies, man. Listen, I'm getting my vaccine, man. I'm trying to go to Texas right now. Yo, I saw the Akem there in there. What was it? Vegas. Yeah, but I was jealous, man. I'm stuck here in cold England. I mean, fuck, I'm going to Vegas, man. But don't worry, man. I'm Lord allow, get my vaccine. Yo, I'm going to the States, man. I'm gonna be with my brothers, man. I'm gonna be with the Akem, you know what I mean, over there in Texas, man. But again, this is on the ends. You know, big up to brother Ty from Tulse Hill, Brixton in the house. We got Tazar Pawan, Mustside, Manchester in the house. We got Theo Cunningham, South London in the house. We got Franco Frankset. We got Ruffordham in the house. Tazna with I, Brumtown, Sharapar, Brumtown, Kamala, Brumtown, Hawabar. Who else? Come on, man. Give you naming, man. We got the UK all up from the north to the Midlands to the south, man. All up in here, man. You know, we got Shamgar all the way from London, man. The capital, man. Bang. Get me? That's how we get down on the ends, man. So like you say, anything when they say before we get into the topics.
Listen, I know I wasn't around for about 2 weeks, and I hear y'all was just flooding the place, killing it. The show was real excellent. I don't get calls last week and the week before. Man, listen, now I know how to just leave you all alone. It seemed like when I ain't here, the show do better.
Nah, man.
Y'all was rocking from what I understand that. And we rocking now in London too, right, Dongaba?
Can't say we on the radio right now.
Oh shit! Big up the man them down in London.
London
crew. Yeah, but you gotta bust a blanca for London crew.
Wait.
Yeah, man. You gotta bust a blank for them, man. Y'all doing through the show.
We got brother in the chat, got Lambert UK. You know, man, that brother I've spoke to me before from London, man. Big up yourself, man. We got
if you could too, just don't go back, slide over a little bit, let Shamgar come in the frame too. Or you might have to back out the camera a little bit.
Come on, can we say it works? Nah, I'm too up.
Yeah. You're still good to go there.
So Slacky, man, if I could, I got a few hot topics, man. You know how we do it on the ends, man. We bring you all that UK shit, man. Ain't no podcast doing like how we do in the UPK, man. Right. You name me one, man. They don't do it like us, man. And make sure you call 079-607-46784. 079-607-46784, man. Contact that number, man. Make sure you give your question or comment, man. Also come to 394 Lodge Road, B18, 5PW of classes Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, man. Make sure you come through, man. You know what I mean? Anything you want to know on the Bible, we know it. Your pastor don't know it, man. These fake Israelites don't know it. We at the I.S.U.P.K have been trained, raised up, man, to know this Bible through in and throughout, man. We know it, man. These brothers here know it. Right. And listen, you want to go to church? That's up to you, man. Right. But listen, it behooves you to come to the I.S.U.P.K, man. So I'm gonna get to my first topic, man. You know Richard Blackwood, Naomi Campbell's brother, man. You know, he said how Naomi Campbell used to bully him when he was young and beat him up or whatnot, man.
I
His
believe
brother-
that. I believe that. Nah, I'm joking.
Sexy Naomi Campbell, shit, I don't know.
Listen,
Yeah,
man, don't get caught up with these pretty ass broads and all.
shit, so like I said,
Them broads think they fart perfume and piss champagne out. Don't
like I said, I think she might just, man. That chocolate, bro.
don't get caught up with that. A bitch is a bitch is a bitch.
Right.
I'm trying to tell you, with a bitch is a bitch with a pretty face. A bitch is a bitch with an ugly face. A bitch is a bitch. You get the point. Don't get caught up with a pretty Naomi Campbell. Shit. Them be the silent assassins. Them be the ones get the fuck up behind closed doors and then go smile in everybody's face, and you be like, oh, why are you so mean to this sister? Oh, you don't know why. Okay.
God. So hey, brother, Richard Blackwood, his mum died, what, 3-4 days ago? 3-4 days ago, man. But the brother had a podcast with Pound Sterling, which is like a UK rapper that, you know called Pound. Anyway, Pound Sterling is a slang. The UK currency is called Pound Sterling. So he names himself after the UK currency. And this is what his brother said on this on his podcast, man. And I had to agree with it. I couldn't lie. What his brother said was deep, man. I had to agree with it, man. I know a lot of brothers are gonna disagree with it, and it's gonna hurt a lot of feelings. But what he said was true in my eyes, man.
But here's me thinking, I understood the science of fighting in real time, and I really didn't. Man was just, man's throwing jabs and just thumping me in my face. I'm like, how is
Man trying to flick you.
yeah?
Hold on. He's a basketball player or something.
It's like so. I'll give you a little background. So these brothers are talking about martial arts. He said when he was young, he went to karate school and he learned karate inside out, man. And he thought karate could save him in a street fight. And he tried that karate shit on the street, and man would just thump him in his face. The shit just wasn't working. That karate shit just wasn't working, man. And that's where we're at right now. I'll bring it back
Hold on. But before we get there, where they get this play-size couch from? Go back up. Good night, you didn't see the size of the couch. The couch ain't looking weird to you.
I didn't clock it. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't really clock it, but I see the shit now.
Either they giants or they borrow a couch from the daughter playhouse or something. Yo. Anyway, go ahead, Ak. I'm looking at the couch. I was like, wait, hold up. Something all right there. Something all right. Anyway, go ahead, Ak.
But here's me thinking, I understood the science of fighting in real time, and I really didn't. Man was just, man's throwing jabs and just thumping me in my face. I'm like, how is
Man trying to flick you.
yeah?
That's what these kung fu men do. I love them kung fu men when they come to spy, you know. Them kung fu men with some sweet way thing. I was like, stop it.
You don't actually punch you
Yeah.
Bro, you can't. When you do this,
No, that's it. That's what just laughing.
and then this is, but once again, so I had to realize, right? He knows, right?
I know.
Right? So then I was like, oh no, I don't know if I like the feeling of this. So I was doing my Muay Thai, and I did that for a while. I felt good about that. Then I stopped doing that complicated system because you learn a bong sao, but you don't know exactly how to use that in a real fight. Because as I got older, I realized that a lot of martial arts doesn't work in real time.
Yeah,
as you know, right?
I've got a cousin that does kung fu as well. He says the same thing now about Wing Chun. He's a Wing Chun. I think he's a second-degree black belt.
Oh, really?
He says he found a lot of it doesn't translate. But anyway,
no, it doesn't. It really doesn't. But I didn't know this. So this was my jet.
And it's like the video's backwards, a 2-part video, but it must have been chopped up backwards. So this brother says he learned a lot of Wing Chun, and what he found out was Wing Chun don't work in real time, man. And this is the deal. It don't. It don't, man. Someone give me 2 Samuels real quick, man. Someone give me 2 Samuels 23 and 20, man. This brother said Kung Fu don't work in real time, and it don't. In a real fight, Kung Fu don't work, man. These Chinese people have been pimping and hustling black people for years. This shit does not work. Black man, you are the real warriors, man. The real warriors are in the Bible. They're not in no Kung Fu magazine, man. They're not in a Jet Li magazine, man. The shit don't work. Let me tell you something. When I was about 12, I used to love fighting, man. My uncle would walk through the door, I'd rush him. Me and my brother were rushing, man. And my uncle took me to a karate place, man. Everybody there had the gi, the gi on. I came there in a tracksuit bottoms, man. That's all I had, man. And I thought, oh shit, these man are serious. This is the real deal, man. It's a luck, yeah. And you know Hector from the ends, man. He was kung fu, man. Yeah, man. He's an older man now, yeah. And he let me fight one of his students, man. Listen, I whooped that brother for joke, man. It's a luck, man. It's a luck, man. I had no training, man. That shit don't work, man. All that high yar and Bruce Lee shit in real time when you close distance, it don't work, man. Them man not training against. You're telling me you go to a club and you got one of them cockney white boys ready to bite you and hit you with a glass bottle and close the distance on you, and that kung fu shit's gonna work. That ain't gonna work, man. So lucky, man. Someone get me that, man. What King David said, man. Read that for me.
So wait, what he's saying is like, oh, like he grew up, karate school, and he tried to do that on the street with a fight.
God.
Yeah, I mean, if he had to get beat up to know that doesn't work. Yeah, I mean, something wrong with him, man. Yeah, I mean, that's like, goddamn. The way he grew up, that's not how niggas fight.
So like I said, but it was a good hustle. In the 90s, that crouching tiger, hidden dragon, the Chinese man flying in the air, niggas were like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Then we went to the playground and I thought, shit, that shit don't work, man.
Listen, I've seen brothers who do this shit, and then when it comes to fight, that should go out the window. It's straight nigga shit you get.
Trust me, there's something in the UK, sir. I would call it the one bum. I don't give a fuck how much kung fu you know. You can't beat the one bum. Don't go bar know about the one bum, man. We hit a nigga with that one. I don't care how much kung fu you know. Nigga hit with the one bum. It's a rap, man. Fold like a lawn chair, man. So like it. Read that for me, please, Baba Kashar.
23 and 20 you wanted.
Khan.
2 Samuel chapter 23 and verse 20. And Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada, the son of a valiant man of Kabzel, who had done many acts, he slew 2 lion-like men of Moab.
And listen, black man, you're watching them kung fu people thinking they're the shit, man. They ain't shit. They ain't the shit. They ain't shit, man.
That's right.
In the Bible, these are your brothers, man. A brother in the Bible beat 2 lion-like men of what? Of Moab, man.
Right.
Of Moab. And what do Moab people have? The lion style, the tiger style. He called them lion-like men because that's what they're about, man. The snake style, man. And
right.
Man. With the lion-like, with the tiger, with the snake fist, with the eagle fist, and Shaolin monk fist, praying mantin. That didn't mean nothing, man. A brother came and killed both of these people, man. That shit don't work, man. So like, keep reading.
He went down also and slew a lion in the midst of a pit in the time of snow.
And this brother killed a lion in the snow, man. You know how hard it is to kill a lion in the snow when it's slippery, when it's cold, man. These are the brothers that we should be reverencing, man. That's right. Not listening to no Jet Li movie, man. That shit don't work, man. Some Bruce Lee movie, man. Bruce Lee skinny. Listen, Bruce Lee's so strong. The nigga died by a headache, man. Right. A headache killed that nigga, man. A headache, man. Listen, black man, the amount of headaches we got, the amount of child support and women problems and girl problems, we got the most headache, man. They ain't killing us, man.
Right.
Bruce died of a headache, man. Listen, the strongest men in the world are the black men, man. Killed 2 lion-like men of Moab, man. Crouching tiger, hidden fist. What's a crouching tiger, hidden dragon? Ain't got shit on Yad Karab, man. Ain't got shit. It's the luck. I got tired. That's the truth, man. The brother said it didn't work. Brothers would tell you. Tell me the story about karate. I don't even karate with a young man. Dagobah, listen, I can attest, man. Me and Dagobah went same second year school, man. And Dagobah got that one bum, man. Oh, I've seen it. No, give that one bum a hand, man.
That's why he don't talk much. He don't talk much. He know what these can do.
Younger days, I don't want to speak about it. just when someone tries me to find out about it.
See, Dagobah shy. I'll let you know. Dagobah got one bum, man. It's the man, no, man. The man that got the one bum knows, man. And listen, I know Shamgar got that one bum, man. This is the sword that kills the Philistines right here, man. That shit don't work. The brother will tell you, man. So anyway, I'm gonna go to the next video where Michael Jai White, man, a known martial artist, says the same thing, man. Says the exact same thing, that this shit is fake, it don't work. It's all mirrors and effects and smoke, man. You see the Chinese man flying in the air like this. You know, it was good, niggas. It was good for the time. Niggas bought their stuff and their magazines and so forth. But listen, that shit don't last in the hood, man. In the ends, you come with that shit, you're getting broke up, man. So right. You're getting broke up, man. It don't work, man. So like I said, anything to say before I play the video, sir?
Go ahead. Do you think?
this is Michael J. White, man, talking how fake it is, man. I'm gonna show you how these brothers pimped us, man. Pimped us and lied to us. Had brothers buying their DVDs and videos, man. With all this was smokes and mirrors and lies, man. So this is the brother right here who's a known martial artist himself, man, who said that all this shit is fake, man.
Seeing these, Chinese movies with the Shaolin monks beating everyone up, and these movies where they're breaking 20 blocks of ice with their head. And I mean, in fact, Kung Fu, David Carradine, Kung Fu, he was a Shaolin monk, right?
Yes.
On that show. So here I am. I grew up worshiping Shaolin monks, thinking that these are the epitome of the most advanced fighters on earth.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Wu-Tang comes out and, they further kind of build on the Shaolin legend.
Right, yeah.
And you're like, yo, the Shaolin, to me, my whole life was like, yo, the Shaolin monks could beat Mike Tyson, could beat all the MMA fighters.
It's hilarious, actually.
They're superhuman, but in fact, there's sort of a different story about the Shaolin temples.
This is the truth. It's like you can Google this shit. It's that easy. Guy that my complexion came in to the Shaolin temple, brought Kung Fu. 18 Hands of Lohan. What is it first called? But anyway, martial arts dates way back 1500 BC in Africa. Plain and simple. You could Google that real quick. But Bodhidharma or Damo brought Kung Fu to the Shaolin temple. They were sedentary. This was an exercise. And he also brought Buddhism. Well, that's fact number one. But what happened when China got into the film, process, the film industry? Well, at the time, we had Westerns were America's export. Japan had the samurai movies, right? And there were always samurai movies, there were always Westerns. And you see, with the samurai movies, there were times where the samurai got overtaken by technology. There's guns and no more samurai. Last samurai, you know what I mean?
Starring Tom Cruise.
Yeah, and right, which is okay. Don't get me started on that. But then there's Westerns where there's people now, with horseless buggies. You see the transition that happens. Now, China countered with the Kung Fu movie, the Shaolin monks. Who are we going to make our heroes? So they went back 400 years to kind of, popularize the Shaolin monks. They could have chosen Tibetan monks. They could have been. It just happened to be the Shaolin monks. Shaolin was from a mountain, in China. But it's so they then made those their superheroes. That's why. But the Shaolin monks, the Shaolin temple was burned down like 400 years ago. The end, right? That's why you don't see Shaolin monks in a car or Shaolin monks in a gun. You don't see any, because every one of those movies started way back then.
Right.
So the truth of the matter is the Shaolin temple gone, right? Then in 83, because it was opened up to Westerners, everybody kept going, hey, where's the Shaolin temple? And they're like, Chinese people was like, there's no Shaolin temple. That shit burned down 400 years ago. But then they reconstructed a replica in 83, and around 85, they had, right around, later in 83, they had like townsfolk dressed as Shaolin monks for tourism. And around 85, they started having actual Kung Fu people portray the Shaolin monks. But then Westerners kept coming in there going, we want to learn from the Shaolin monks. And it's like, okay, pay here. You know what I mean? So they started teaching these people are no connected.
I kind of get what he's saying. Like, it's damn near like they create something for everybody to believe and consume.
That's right.
Like damn near what they did back then is what Bollywood doing now.
That's right.
You know, the East Indians, they're coming out with movies now. And the hero, Shah Rukh Khan, and them moving cars with their eyes and shit. But it just looked corny, you know. It looked super corny. But that's damn near them back, you know, in the 80s or something with the Chinese people. But okay, above and beyond, the reason we be so enamored with heathens, because it's not just the Chinese, you know. It's not just the Chinese, the Africans too. Like we look at the Africans like they're something special, like they, they're better than us. Is straight up the Bible. This, you know what this is in the Bible? Anybody know?
It is Adam trying to be like the heathen.
This is the fig leaves, Zach.
That's right.
This is the fig leaves. And on any given Sunday, like the movie, you put an Israelite in the ring with anybody and they getting flattened out.
That's right.
They're getting the brakes beat off of them, you know, on any given Sunday with no special training, with nothing. The scriptures say, Judah say, let your hands be sufficient.
That's right.
That's all. That's all. What you said, nigga? All right, let me see it with these. That's it. The fight. So now every single heathen comes with something gift wrapped, something sparkly, something in gold and silver, and we sit back and we be like, wow. You understand? Like we because of the fig leaves, we so don't want to be niggas, Zach. We so don't want to be that thing that nobody loves. Like, you know, what's the racist Irishman, the actor, the old man, Liam Neeson. Like Liam Neeson walk into our community, some of our people would actually think he could fight because of me. You get the point? We'll actually think he could fight. We'll actually think these Africans know what the hell they're doing. We think the East Indians and these Pakis is somebody to respect, and forget about the Chinese man. The Chinese man could hardly run straight. He could hardly talk straight. He could hardly walk straight. Now we look at what they portray in the movies, and it influences us so much because as a people, we grow up with so much low self-esteem. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So much low self-esteem that, you know, we, even when it's clear as day, we look at them as if they're so much more better than us. And the fact of the matter is that they're not.
That's right.
Absolutely not. We are so much better than them in every single aspect. In every single thing is beyond me. And they put millions of dollars into all this, you know, TV propaganda and movies because we'll consume it. And then everybody will think, okay, they're the smart ones. They're the fighters. The General Commander YAHANNA did a tape on the perfect immigrant, the U.S. government program where they put money to propaganda to show that the Chinese were smart when they was really stupid. I don't know if you all saw it.
Sir, I didn't, sir.
I'm gonna find the link and post it in the chat so everybody could go watch it. You know the whole feeling that Chinese people are so smart, Asians are so smart. That is a lie. It's a lie. It came from Hollywood and the American government because they wanted to counteract civil rights and all, you know, black people's push for equality, to say that you could be more like these Asians that came here and come together and doing well in school. Brother, they get businesses because the government gave it to them.
That's right.
They became doctors and lawyers because the government helped them. And now you know how Asians also have a high rate of suicide?
Shit. Oh yeah, in China, come on.
You know why? Because they now have to live up, not just in China, here too. They be killing themselves on campuses. They be drinking. Why do you think they're always drunk? Every doctor have an alcohol problem. Right? They always smelling the rum because they now have to live up to the lie. And in overstressing themselves to live up to the lie, they commit suicide. You understand?
Oh God.
They commit suicide and you know, and do it. Let me beg you the screen share there for a second, brother. Let me show you what what these Moabites really are about. I know you all would have seen this before. Are you with me?
Hold
on. Now this is the Shaolin. This is the woman of the Shaolin Temple. This is this is the Cardi B, the Megan Thee Stallion, the Whitney Houston, the Mariah Carey. This is the Jennifer Lopez. This is Chun Li of the Shaolin Temple. Right? This is the best of Wuhan.
The red hair, the yellow top, one leg from Shelley.
Now keep your eye on the 7th lane up here where the arrow is. All right.
Surprise for Jamaica, USA, and Great Britain, all with a chance.
Right, so that's who leading: Jamaica, America, and Great Britain, and of course, who is running for all 3 countries? Israelites.
That's right.
Israelites, the tribe of Judah, the tribe of Benjamin. Now you have Chun Li. You have Hiya running. Now this is a baton, relay, the art of passing the baton. So all these people who so high in IQ, all these people who, they're the best engineers and doctors according to the white man and society, they're the best in fighting. So they have, martial arts. So they should be athletic, right? At least.
Come on.
Let's see.
And pass the ball. Look at Jamaica now. Janelle Smith with a brilliant third round. Hands it over. Look out.
So now, just to let you know, they messed up the baton pass, right? And the race continued.
Jackson is just sprinting away. Here comes Tina Asher-Smith for Great Britain. It's Jamaica, Great Britain.
Right? So they ain't finished the race.
USA gets bronze.
No, let me skip you ahead. This is
sir. Was that Jamaica looking kind of round in certain areas?
Salakia.
Jamaica looking hella around.
I try to make a point here. Help me focus.
Salakia, go on. Salakia.
Get easy. I don't bust a blank for you. Now keep your eye in the middle of the screen, right?
Head to head between Shelley and Fraser Price.
Oh, they fucked up, man.
Where you go?
Oh shit!
You don't know what. Now these are the people they're saying smart. These are the people who they're saying could run and they hiya and Buddha be praised. Buddha is the God of praise. Buddha be praised.
This is crazy.
Like she needed somebody to come on the track and say, "Bitch, run." And
the subtitles and shit.
Listen up. Okay, let me skip you back. She ain't even. When they messed up the baton pass, she didn't even just go back and give it to her. She could have given it to her right there by that yellow line. That yellow line is the marker where they can't pass it after that. Really, they don't disqualify. But she could have go back right there and had the bitch turn around and run the race. But these are Moabite. This is the Shaolin Temple. This is martial arts. This is, hidden fist, crouching tiger, stupid nigga. That's them. That's them, man. Now they run all the way back and still can't figure this shit out.
The Chinese having all sorts of problems.
Oh shit! If I may answer, they ain't got nothing what I saw Jamaica have, man. Jamaica has something in the back of Jamaica that was looking delicious, but
I think that's part of the intelligence act. I think they put a study on the curve of a black woman compared to the other.
That's right.
You will find out that the radius of curvature, I talk like a professor now, the radius of curvature multiplied by the tangential line of the spine.
The trajectoral lineage.
And the trajectoral line of the spine versus the inverse cosine logarithm of the legs.
of the curved spine.
Of the curvature of the legs, added to the gravitational pull of the black Native Indian woman's face. you would find out that the exponential form of the mystery is intelligence. But these Moabites don't got none. Now listen, they ain't even finished the race in a while. Let's watch a little more. And she's still confused, Doc. She's still confused. The commentator is like, China having a little bit of trouble here. They're having all sorts of trouble. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, brother. Yeah, man.
Color one console.
So like you said, also on that, the proof that all this Chinese fighting is fake is because we watch a lot of MMA and then Chinese people are never champions in there. Whereas you look at Brazilians, they got Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
That's right.
And you had Royce Gracie who did what? Won the tournament where he won 6 fights in one night.
Yeah, that whole Gracie family. The whole Gracie family done champions. You have what's the other brother, De Silva, who was a ranking fighter. He done like a legend in the MMA.
Anderson Silva,
not De Silva. Anderson Silva. You have a ton of Judites up in there causing it too. There's one brother. What's his name? He have an orthodox fighting style.
John Jones.
Not John Jones. A short brother. He be real extra with his shit too. He have a grill. Short, slim brother. I think he do like kickboxing or something. But he be wrecking them heathens out. I mean, wrecking their ass out. I remember his name. There's the other brother who calls himself something beast. And when he win, he just go down on the ground like a gorilla and do this thing here.
Derek Lewis.
And he be taking licks just to further the fight. If you watch his fight, in the beginning, he could end the fight, but he be letting them punch on him and act like he getting tired, and they just come back and rock the whole family line out.
And he will also tell you that he hardly trains.
He doesn't train.
These heathens is in the gym, training. And he comes in out of shape, out drinking, doesn't train, and he's still knocking them out cold as well.
I would imagine he does some sort of training, but he ain't doing what they doing. Right. At the point, he ain't doing what they're doing. Like there's a Hamite one, big strong Hamite one, Ngolo something.
Francis Ngannou.
Something like that. When he fighting other heathens is a problem, but you put him with Israelites, he can't last that. he can't make it. You know what I mean? So like that whole martial arts thing is it's tomfoolery, and once again it's again to make us look like we cowards. It's to make us look like we they know we the better fighters, and then they push more propaganda where the Chinese are so honorable. And every time
fight and shit. Like they make it like I don't want to fight, but I'll have to if you make me fight and shit.
Exactly. And listen, every Chinese movie is what the brother name is Charles Bennett. Salakia, Charles Bennett. Tawada Nepal. Charles Bennett. The brother, he looked like he comes straight off the corner. Like drive by, hey, you want to fight? He's like, yeah, bet. He just jumped in the car. He had the afro out, it ain't cold, he had gold teeth, and he just there doing all kind of antics, brother. And the whole family line feel his punches out. Family line feel it out.
The fourth dynasty feel that shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to, the Ming dynasty, Genghis Khan, and I can't feel them punches out. You know what I mean? And they make them Chinese out like they're so honorable. Like what one brother gets killed, and he's like, brother, I will avenge you, brother. And the whole movie is about honorable, vengeance. But when they show Boys in the Hood or Menace to Society, which is about one brother going to kill somebody because somebody done killed his brother, now that's dirty and that's violent.
Yeah, see. That's why I fought with Captain Bishop. That shit is beefy. Luck is there. I'm trying to make your head smile. You get me? That's I'm gonna take. That's some deep shit, man. So like, so you mind if I bite that?
Say again.
You mind if I bite that there? That shit deep, man. When we avenge our brothers, look, that's like gang violence, that never-ending circle going on and on.
Crime.
Yeah, but they avenge their master eventually, and she's honorable.
It's honorable. He go through the whole movie. I mean, wrecking Chinese people, cutting Chinese people in half, breaking up limbs, you know, beating up an old man. The master is an old nigga. Beating an old man ass, holding him by his ankle, banging him all over the damn Chinese temple. And now you the hero. But when I.S.U.P.K go to avenge Ricky, now we just dirty niggas who promote violence.
Right. That's right.
You get the point? We just, you know, listen, the other day, you know, of course, the school is out now, so them kids is home. And listen, the other day yesterday, they had this movie called Jumanji on, the latest one with
Yeah. Rock. It's dead, man. You like it?
I always sit and analyze kids shows because I want to know what the hell these kids is looking at. So now I don't know if you all saw it, but just for anybody who didn't see it, it starts off with a group of teenagers and they're showing you their backstory. They're this big footballer. He's a brother. He have this little white boy who's like his fan who does his homework for him. Then there's these two girls. Anyway, they find the Jumanji shit and they're going into the fantasy land. Now in the fantasy land, the 6'5" athlete is 4 foot something Kevin Hart, who they depict him as a little coward. He annoying, he running slow. Then the hero of the show, who is the nerdy white boy, is The Rock. Now, Rock is black, but in the movie, he's supposed to be a big, strong white man to reflect what this child really is. It's damn near like the fantasy land is their spirit. So now they're trying to say, even though this brother is 6'5", he's really 5'1", and he's a little annoying coward. And then the hero, who is The Rock, in real life is this little Jewish kid, but in the Jumanji world, he's this big, 6'5", strong dude full of honor and integrity. And there's the kicker. One of the girls turned into a man. And in the movie, she, being a woman trapped in a man's body, is coaching the other female on how to seduce people in the Jumanji. And that's transgender bullshit. Now, your children sitting there looking at this, they don't understand what they're looking at. But I'm looking at how it's playing. The black man is annoying. The white man is strong and he's the hero. Then you have a woman trapped in a man's body trying to teach a woman how to be seductive. And then when the girl who the transgender taught, if you see how she acts, just like one of them divas, like real extra, just like how a sodomite would act in a cross dress, just extra. And you looking at that as an adult, you know that's life. But these kids, they're not going to be able to correlate right from wrong. You get the point? It's all propaganda and it's damn near against us. I ain't doing enough research to see if it's against us. But that karate, that kung fu, that martial arts, all that shit is bullshit. With a 3-foot pipe, listen, Samson. Samson clean up them Ethiopians with the
That's right.
Jawbone of a donkey, brother. You know what that means? A nigga could take a broomstick and control Mogadishu.
That's right.
A broomstick and just walk through Mogadishu and pop, 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 get in line and control the whole goddamn country. Tell me
like, if I may, Samson was a deep nigga, man, because Christians view Samson if he killed an army with a jawbone of an ass. Samson was a warrior, man. Can you think about it? Samson was busting Africans' heads. They're coming with spears, he's dodging that shit, busting their heads. Samson was trained, man. This nigga, this crouching tiger, hidden dragon, ain't got shit on what Samson had, man. Samson was ducking, dodging, bobbing and weaving, busting it. Come on, man. Samson, my guy, man.
Don't forget, Jeremy Hyman as a young man, used to go up in them karate dojos and just challenge them fighters.
That's right.
Yes. I remember he tell a story about one of them. He hit him straight in the gut. The nigga fought.
Remember that? I remember that. She told me.
You fought in Shaolin. Yeah, prop and the mouth move. Like these heathens, they don't want no problems. Which is why so much them having guns is such a big issue. Like, listen, soon when the Lord take away all this stuff and it's straight back to swords and shields and horses, you'll see something now.
There you go.
Like it's true what you're saying. Like real life, black people's beating up everyone. But when you watch movies, what's that movie now with Steven Seagal where he beats up about 15 wrestlers in the movie?
Mark for death.
You remember that? So people see those movies and think all this martial arts stuff works and all this Wing Chun. And you beat up about 15 wrestlers. If I was an actor, I'd refuse to play that part.
Listen, I feel you. Because it's so much propaganda against us. That whole movie, everybody's scared of Screwface. Everybody, Screwface give you a death 1,000 times worse than, and then Steven Seagal just come in. And listen, his hair stays slick back.
Oh shit! Big bad shit.
So now you know it's really just propaganda. It's absolute propaganda, and that's why the Lord needs to make this world come to an end. So come true, brother.
So like I said, if I could
go ahead.
Just say when you were saying about the Chinese and that, like. They make it out like the movies they're so controlled and disciplined and not violent, and they only attack when they need to, and when it's a last result. But when you look at the stories in America of our sisters going up in them those Chinese stores, the hair salons and stuff, and looking at how wild and violent they are to the sisters.
That's right.
And how they beat them and on camera as well. They're not so disciplined there.
Right. Go ahead.
No, but when it comes to like, when they're movies and that, they're portraying themselves as such disciplined, controlled people, civilized, and then they put a picture of us as we're some wild savage beast, but meanwhile they're the ones really carrying on that way. You know what I mean?
That's the truth, Doc. Like they take on the appearance of being harmless, and they're really the violent bastards.
That's right.
Us with the hair or the gold teeth, and they try to portray us like we'll kill everybody.
Right.
And we ain't like that. The 12 tribes of Israel, we are some of the most respectful, humble people on the earth. Well, of course, after oppression is going to make a wise man angry.
That's right.
You know what I mean? It's going to do it.
So later on in the interview, Michael Jai White said that a lot of these kung fu artists you see in the movies are just gymnasts, just people that are good at gymnastics, and they put them in the temple to the backflips and flick the sword and
listen, that's people who they think good at gymnastics.
That's right.
Niggas ain't getting gymnastics really yet. They had them sisters from America who did it. Dominique Dawes, she's an old school one. I think she was the first black one who really reached that level. Then you had Gabby Douglas, the one who they was calling Flying Squirrel.
So like I said, what about the Haitian sister, man? She did that gymnast as well.
Haitian? What you talking about?
Levi's sister, new in the game, kind of. She's like 20 or something like that. If
gymnastics? You sure that's not the tennis player you're talking about? It's like the
gymnast sister, and everyone was making fun about her hair.
Okay, that might be the one I'm talking about. I thought she was Judah, but you sure she Levi?
No, she's Judah. I'm getting mixed up with the tennis player Slucky, sir.
Yeah, but there's another one in who does swimming. She swims for Canada. She's Levi, and she was breaking all the records. Like black people, once we start getting into their sports, there's another one, a little Hispanic sister, Gonzalez or Rodriguez. She competed in the college gymnastics, and she introduced hip hop into it. Get a standing ovation, and the judges disqualified her because it wasn't traditional gymnastic, boring ass bullshit.
Come on, man.
But if you look at the routine, and listen, all her flips were flawless. She ain't slipped, she ain't do nothing, and that's how she went viral. The other one, Simone Biles, the little short girl, she breaking records all the time. Nobody could beat her right now. Like if niggas get into this shit up, them white people they can't do anything. They're talking about they gymnasts. Them ain't no gymnasts. When was the last time these people win gymnastics? Them Russians was taking steroids to win a whole ton. All them young girls was taking a whole ton of steroids to win. They're giving them injections so they get their period at 18 to keep their body fat low. Because of course, once a woman started mature, to prepare her for childbirth, her body fat goes up. So she have some meat on her so the child could eat. You notice them gymnasts, they don't shape out like a regular woman. All them steroids they give them girls to keep their body fat percentage low so they could move like that. You understand? They go through a whole ton of pain, all kind of abuse to stretch them out and make them so flexible. It's a ridiculous sport. But if you leave us alone, brother, we do that naturally. You don't see them brothers jumping and flipping and doing all kind of crazy shit with no.
It's like I said, look at breakdancing, man. Fucking, we was flipping and breakdancing and pop in the street, man. Come on, man. Come on, I want to stay in the street line. We're just the best at everything, man.
I'm trying to show you. Listen, let me show you the brother who I was talking about for anybody who don't know. This brother here they call him Crazy Horse. That's my nigga right there, boy. Listen, that is a Judite. You see how he walk out there like he ain't a fighter. He's a brother who he have hands. So he out there making his money. But you look at him, Mark. This is Israel. He telling you calm down, he doing whatever. Wait till they start showing you him rocking niggas out there.
Niggas caught up like
a talking shit. The Chinese dude, listen, he trying to give him a pound. He walked the fuck away. He's like, nigga, I ain't your friend. Now come catch these hands.
Catch the fade. Oh,
he tearing the ass up.
Man, flip, man, you know, yo.
He doing shit for fun. Oh, good night. He pick him up and slam him. That I.S.U.P.K he fighting there. Look at this shit. God damn. The fights are going on in the Now you put Shaolin Tiger Hidden Dragon in there and see what the fuck happens to him. see if he don't knock all the rice and sake out of his damn ass. Yeah, I mean, go ahead.
So Michael Jai White said that he said that Jet Li was one of the best gymnasts he's ever met in his life. Apparently, Jet Li graduates from a school of gymnasts, meaning Jet Li ain't even a fighter, man. And niggas look up to Jet Li like he's the shit, man. Jet Li ain't shit, man. And look, this upsets me about this whole Jet Li. Let's look at this, man. This is a movie called Roman Must Die with Jet Li beating the shit out of black people, man. And Jet Li ain't even a fighter. And we look at this and think, oh, Jet Li's something, man. And Jet Li's a damn gymnastics, man. He does gymnastics, flipping and back flipping and all that crap. They can't even fight, man. A brother in real life will beat him up, man. Will break him up, man. And we watch movies and see Jet Li do this to black people, man. Beat them up like they're nothing, man.
You know you ain't the only one that knows some shit.
Listen, look who gets embarrassed. You see who he gets to embarrass.
So look, that's what I'm saying, sir. Look, this man is a gymnast, can't even fight, and they're putting him up. It's embarrassing niggas, man. Make it so easy. When in real life, come on, we'll kill this mobile for joke, man. Look how skinny he is, man. Look how skinny.
It's not even about being skinnier. I'll give you more than that. You the children of the Lord. When a black man hits you, that is Lord punishing you. You understand? When a black man gets in there and he deal with you, it's something else. You get
That's
it?
right.
That's just blessings from the Lord. Just imagine that we are a nation of sinners, and you produce Mike Tyson.
That's right.
Holyfield, Lennox Lewis. Like them as men will change your life, Deontay Wilder, brother. That nigga will change your life with a punch.
That's right.
Straight up and down. He catch you down bad, it's gonna be a problem. What's the other Sugar Ray? Sugar Ray killed one of them Moabites in a ring. How the man brought crying in damn stands. Knock him the fuck out. The nigga died, Doc. The nigga died in the ring. This woman is in ball and tears. I mean, boxing, any physical contact sports, your rib is gonna be. If she witnessed it, she gonna be crazy. You know, she gonna lose her mind. You know what I mean? So it's just us being the Lord's people. That's it. You know what I mean? Let's leave them Moabites alone. Let them go drink some goddamn sake and eat some rice.
That's right. We leave them alone. We know in real life one of them brothers would have had this gymnast, man. Hey, shit, man. Ain't nothing, man. I brought from the ends of Duppy, that, man. It's like, move on.
Like how the other one just said about the whole the Moabite died in the ring, where it's just like in that movie, what's it called, Rocky IV, when they got Apollo Creed dying and the white boy comes and save the day. That's the same thing.
It's the same thing. That's so right, Doc. Like they so want to make everybody feel that black men, we just look like that, but you could punish us. Listen, go ahead and feel so.
That's right.
It's not because you better than me, it's because the Lord wanted to embarrass me.
That's right.
If the Lord is at my back, brother, you are going to die very easily. David killed Goliath with a stone.
That's right.
Nothing else. The Lord is with you. That's about it. Yeah, let Santa dangle, man. Don't worry about it. Let Santa dangle and die.
Come on, baby, hang, man. You know what I mean? And all the brothers in the UPK, man, that didn't celebrate Christmas today, man, give yourself a hand, man.
That's right.
You know what I mean? These hardcore brothers in the UPK take it for granted, man. But to fight Christmas is, listen, it's a demon, man. That's rough, man. You go to slavery, everybody, Merry Christmas. It's pulling you in, man. And these hardcore brothers in the UPK didn't celebrate Christmas.
Ancestors. Listen, it plays more on a woman because she's such like a child.
That's right.
It's hard to resist a day of joy. A woman is so sensitive to pleasure, for me, joy and partying and laughing and singing. Like she'll choose the house of merriness versus the house of, sadness. Easy.
That's right.
So a day like today, it's just so hard for her because like a child, yay, gifts, cake, eat, drink, have fun, sing, get together and sing. Ever since sisters, when they get together, they all pour on music and sing and dance, and it's hard for them. My brother, he don't give a goddamn.
That's right.
In the world, all he was getting was socks anyway. He wasn't getting shit, but ugly socks. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? So respect to all the brothers and sisters of I.S.U.P.K, man. Strong, hardcore brothers, man. You like this? I love the brothers and sisters of I.S.U.P.K. You lot are crazy, man. Everybody else listen, Muslims was like Merry Christmas, man. Jewish people, Christmas, but these brothers and sisters of I.S.U.P.K, real hardcore brothers and sisters, man.
Damn right.
Don't celebrate no Christmas. You know what I mean? Don't want no gift. You know what I mean? These are ride and die for the Most High, man. And that's what I'm about, man. So we're gonna change gears right now. So they go to America right now. So T.I got a podcast called Expeditiously.
Yeah, say it like him, yeah. You know, T.I talk, you don't even move his money. Expeditiously.
Expeditiously. So in that podcast, T.I.'s getting a lot of slack. Brothers are hating T.I because of something he said, man. We're gonna get into that right now. I'm gonna show you what T.I said in his podcast, and we're gonna show you the video as well. But we're gonna get the article first. So if you've seen it, it says T.I under fire for calling daughter time thought prevention hours. Now, for anyone that don't know, a FOT is a whore, man. A FOT is an acronym for that hoe over there. So he's saying spending time with your daughters is FOT prevention hours. So spending time with your daughters is time that you teach her not to be a hoe.
Listen, I believe if you do, I think Thot is the name of an Egyptian god too.
Shit, for real?
Yeah, I believe Thot is the name is Egyptian or East Indian. One of them cultures, the name of one of their gods is Thot.
Damn, shit. So all you rastas out there, man. This all you rastas.
That explains every time I see an Ankh is an easy broad. Ankh means instant sex, and so if you're one of them, Salakia. If you're one of them, Salakia, but just before you get angry with me and go flag the video, Just examine your life for 3 minutes. Examine the last 6 months of your life. This quarantine mean you couldn't go out and shake that tail. So you either had to go on Facebook and show your titties, or you had to go on OnlyFans.
So like I said, if I may,
go ahead.
One of these Yehuda woman tried to move to the general, and general wasn't having it, man. So like I thought I did, you know, I'm not sure what significance it has, but general wasn't having it, man. It's like, listen, move from it, man. So like,
listen, I ain't blaming. Because I'm telling you, that Ankh is like a badge of abuse. It's like you letting me know, okay, you had a bad childhood, and you found a religion that lets you continue to be that damaged product. Like once I see an Ankh and dreadlocks, the weed is a given, and that means you're easy.
That's right.
Salakia. You know, I'm telling you straight up and down. Salakia. But anyway, let's go.
Salakia, you seeing the screen clear, sir?
Mm-hmm.
So it reads, T.I. has landed himself in hot water yet again when it comes to his daughter's sexuality. During a recent sit-down with 21 Savage on Expeditiously podcast, T.I. spoke about the importance of being present in your daughter's life when they're young and impressionable. When 21 Savage said he naturally feels more overprotective of his daughters than his sons, T.I. responded, because sons can't get pregnant. You can't keep her from running into one of them niggas. Me and little Duval call it dot prevention hours. Keep your daughter off the pole. You spending time going to daddy-daughter's dances and taking her on trips where it's just you and her. Those are dot prevention hours. Next one. T.I. added. Can you see it? Is it?
You might have a zoom, but I could hear you. Yeah. That's the one.
T.I. added. You don't do that. Your daughter gonna be somewhere in Magic City. So I think Magic City is in Philadelphia. I think it's
Atlanta, I believe.
Atlanta's luck, yeah. You know what I mean? My geography is fucked up.
Most of them, anytime you see they call strip clubs like that, most of them be in the South.
Oh my God.
Vegas, South or Vegas.
So he says, your daughter will be in Magic City, which is a strip club, trying to figure it out. That is absolutely necessary for any father. If you ain't putting her in dot prevention hours and your daughter end up a dancers, don't blame her now. You didn't set an example. You did not show what the fuck it was that she should be doing versus what she doing. So we're gonna get the video as well, so anyone can see how we said it.
This is some bullshit here. He had part of the thing correct, where if she end up there, it's your fault. Partly kind of right, but nah, that's some bullshit right there. But go ahead though.
Slack him to get this real quick. That prevention hours, man. Slack him to get this video real quick. You might not think that's fat prevention hours now.
Discern what's the difference.
Okay, I got it now.
You good?
I got it. Come on, Kyle.
That's right. Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I think that's key. That's key. Being able to motherfucking provide the, you know what, me and Lil Duval call it thought prevention hours. You gotta put in them thought prevention hours. Keep your daughter off the pole. You know what I'm saying? So you spending time going to daddy-daughter dances and you taking them on trips where it's just you and her. Those are thought prevention hours that you putting in. You got to do that. Yeah, don't do that. But I gonna be somewhere in Magic City, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
So that is absolutely necessary for any father. If you ain't putting in your thought prevention hour, then your daughter end up or down. So don't blame her now. Don't look at her talk about, oh, you motherfucking hot at. No, nigga. You didn't set an example. You did not set an example. You did not show what the fuck it was that she should be doing
versus what she's doing.
Right.
So I think, you know what I mean, that has a huge, but I see. Man,
I feel like mothers are more overprotective of daughters too than sons.
Yeah, I think it's definitely across the board. I want to talk a little bit.
So lucky, sir. So it's okay if I ask all the Aki what they think first.
Please.
Slack, what's that first? Shamgar, if you could, what do you think about these fat prevention hours, man?
So lucky, I think the brother, obviously being in the world, he's trying to find some way to keep some level of control over his pitney, you know what I mean? Like, he's trying to somehow, like, okay, with his daughter, he's not trying to just let her do what she wants. He's trying to find some way. But the only true way for a sister, for a brother to raise up his sons and daughters rightfully is to come to the I.S.U.P.K. Right. You know, under the strict guidance and rules from the scriptures, in condonance with training up your children and how they should walk and live. But obviously his intentions, I don't think they're wrong. Maybe his wording of it may not be right, but his sincerity in trying to get his daughter, prevent his daughter from being a whore, like how you see on TV. I mean, I agree with him on that. I can respect him on that in the sense that he actually acknowledges that in this society today, it is something for a black man to look at his daughters and be like, you know what, you got to give them something to come up with so they know something better from everybody else. But that's my
When I give you the take on that, you got hit with the boy, so come on, man. You got cause I'm like boy, so like
I already see in the spirit. Cause I know this is some bullshit. He just ain't sure if he should say it.
That's right.
So like I got a question from CFR Network. He said I got a question off topic. No problem, brother. Just put your question in. We'll get there when we got time. But so like a quarter, if you could.
All right, yeah, man. I believe having a father around, it definitely helps these women to have a guidance and morality when it comes to being a whore. But it don't always, you know what I mean? You can't have your father around teaching you the right way, and these women still end up being a whore, you know what I mean? It comes down to the Most High's will, and if it's the will of the Most High for her to be a virtuous woman or not, you know what I'm saying? Because the scriptures do say what has been done is that which it shall be, you know what I mean? So she was a whore before, she's gonna be a whore now, you know what I mean? And a whore forevermore. So that's
he said a whore forevermore. That nigga make a Christmas carol right there. You whore the night before. If you whore today, you're gonna whore forevermore. God damn, Quatazar. That nigga make a Christmas carol right there. Shit. Ho ho ho.
ho. So like a dog boy for them. I did 2 pence in on that.
Obviously, like what he said is dark prevention hours. What he needs to realize is there's going to be time outside of them hours when he's not with his daughter.
That's right.
She's going to be a dark outside of them hours. So him just sitting down talking about daddy and daughter dances, that doesn't stop your daughter from being a whore. What he needs to do is teach her up why she shouldn't be one. And the way he's doing it, he's not teaching her that she should be a princess. He's just teaching her, don't be a dark. You need to teach her the good in her being a princess and why she should keep her legs closed and all of those things. If you're just going to say to her, don't be a dot, and you're not going to tell her why, she's going to end up being exactly what you're telling her not to be. And also with T.I. as well, the way how T.I. goes on, she's going to look at him like he's a hypocrite because what? He's made many a men's daughters dots with his music videos. And how he's...
Come on. And if I could go one further too, like this is the thing with communication, as you're saying the truth longer, and especially the brothers over there, you senior brothers, Parasha, Karathia, and yourself, Damgaba, who's strong pillars up over in the UK, and you're gonna be counseling a lot of people, both men and women, and you're gonna realize how communication is so many levels to it. One is just being able to talk to somebody. It's hard for us as people to just open up and talk. 2 is being able to say what somebody needs to hear at the time. Whether it's you may at one point not say that to this person, even though it's true, but you can't say that to them right now because they're not ready to hear it. Another level is being able to say what they need to hear give it to them hard, and then sew them back up. You know, you had to wound them, you had to wound them, you had to cut them, and then sew them back up in love. Another level is being able to say something in a way that they could hear it. So, okay, this last thing here, all that stuff T.I. said, he never said he was teaching her anything on them trips.
Right.
That's right.
Spending time with her, and I'm going on trips with her, and we assume that means teaching. That's what the right. Teaching. But he ain't say shit about teaching. If anything, taking her on the trips is bad coaching, because how many niggas could take the broad on a trip?
That's right. So like I said, he said the brother said I take it to a daddy-daughter dance. Well, that ain't shit.
Okay, daddy-daughter dance. Okay, I get that part, because of course a young girl, she's in school, she's watching other people come in, and nobody's there for her. You damn near kind of have to do some of that, right? Or take her out somewhere and spend that time. You have that quality time aspect. But taking her on trips, you know how hard it is for the average family to plan a trip? On a regular basis. We ain't talking about once or twice a year, because what he's talking about is on a regular basis. The average brother can't do that. A trip for the average family is the playground.
That's right.
Chuck E. Cheese, or that type of shit. Now he's talking about, as treating her and carrying her out and doing this. But what about when she meets a brother that can't do it? What will she say then? What will she say? You don't do shit for me.
That's right.
And this brother might be saying, no, you can't wear that, sis. Listen, you know brothers in the world are, they mean well, but they just don't have the full force a UPK man would have. Baby, you're a queen. You shouldn't expose that. And he halfway right. She shouldn't dress like a hoe, but you can't teach her that if she's not on a beach in Bahamas.
That's right.
You can't teach her that from your little flat over there in Handsworth or South London or in Croydon. You can't teach her that in some little flat somewhere. For her to even hear that, she had to be laying in the sun in what them places you like to go, Karate? Them fancy places.
Me, come on, man. Tenerife, come on. Tenerife, Yorker, come on. Come on.
Listen, I be taking notes on Karate, y'all be getting jokes. I take notes. I call him. I say, Karate, what's some badass places you be going? And I had to go Google the damn place. So and so. I was like, good. I'm going there. That's where you think a righteous sister. You think a righteous sister over there. But if the average broad in the world, you can't correct her unless you stimulate her pleasure.
That's right.
Unless you buy her $30,000 bags or something, because that's what they're learning. They're learning through gifting. You understand? Like you have to raise your daughter on no more than yes if you want to make her anything worth anything. And it's the same thing for sons. They have to understand restraint more than go. That's what's going to keep her off the pole.
That's right.
She wants to be a old nasty freak and do all kind of things. But you know what? Well, you know what keeps her off the pole? I'm a little bit too shamed for that. I'm not that bold. I'm not that outgoing.
That's right.
She could do that with her husband, though. He could come in there with the Manischewitz and a good shot of Hennessy. And listen, all right, baby, you mind if I get loose? You're going to be like, go ahead, baby, do your thing.
Shit, I don't know. It's like you're hitting my head, man. I don't know that shit, but yeah.
I'm trying to tell you. But you got to treat her. You have to teach her no more than yes.
That's right.
That's the first step. You have to put a hedge around the possession.
That's right.
A woman is property. Imagine you have a lot that don't have no wall, no fence. What happens? A dog gonna go shit. Niggas gonna use it as a pissing lot when they're hanging on the block. People will throw trash on it. But if they have a fence up and it look like it being kept, you can't go in there to spoil it.
That's right.
You get the point? So straight off the bat, he's not saying what needs to be done. He's talking as a rich nigga doing rich nigga shit, thinking that that's helping them broads. I'm gonna tell you what T.I. could do. He could close down that strip club that he owns.
That's right.
That's what the hell he could do. Somebody Google V Live. V Live. It's a strip club in Atlanta. T.I. talking about thought prevention hours. You know why he want to do thought prevention hours? Because his business is whores. But he don't want his daughter on his stripper pole. So if he doesn't want his daughter on his stripper pole, whose daughter is he making money off of?
Other people's shit.
So,
this right here,
yeah, that's it. That's it. Just V Live in Atlanta. Now that's a website for something else. That's something else.
Cut it one. Let me get it.
Let's type in V Live T.I. T.I. opens new strip club in Atlanta. This is 2016. What we talking about? What you talking about? Thought prevention hours. Close down your strip club, nigga.
That's right.
Because really, you want my daughters on your strip poles.
That's right.
You don't want your daughter on your strip poles. Listen,
that's right.
If my daughter's got to work for you, your daughter got to work for you. If it's okay for my one to be loose on a hoe and collecting tips, then I'll tip your daughter.
That's right.
You understand? Like he's thought prevention hours my ass hack. It has nothing to do with if the father is around. And this is another evil thing. Now he's trying to guilt brothers who have left a house because their mother is a bitch and a dragon.
That's right.
Rather than stick around and be belittled and spoken to in any old goddamn way because he can't take her on some trip like T.I. would. The brother done left to preserve his masculinity. Now you trying to guilt him into going back for what? Thought prevention hours? How about if there's no desire, there's no demand for a black woman to be a thought? What about drug dealer prevention hours?
That's right.
Huh? What about that? What about weed man, gas man prevention hours?
That's right.
What about, give me some other things. What about credit card scamming prevention hours?
Black on black crime prevention hours.
What about all of that shit? Like we ain't doing that, but because you don't want your daughter, and you realize she at the age now where she could twerk and brothers would give her money and she could do her OnlyFans. Now you want to stop the business of hoeing? Close your strip club, nigga.
That's right.
Stop it. Shut down the OnlyFans. Make songs about all these Hollywood porn sites that take our sisters and turn them into sluts. The porn industry skyrocket over this damn COVID quarantine. Shit. Skyrocket arc. Fully skyrocket. You're talking about thought prevention hours where a brother now had to come and bend and submit to some loudmouth bitch.
That's right.
Yeah, that his daughter gonna be another loudmouth bitch? Nah, nigga. That's not how this shit works. That is not how the shit works at all. That does not matter. Thought prevention hours. You have preachers whose daughters grow up in the church and become whores.
That's right.
What the hell are you talking about? Lawrence Fishburne, actor, Morpheus Lawrence Fishburne, daughter is a full-out porn star.
Shit, you mean Furious from Boys Dudes?
Furious.
Shit.
Furious act. So what we talking about thought prevention hours? Maybe we had attacked the industries that exploit damage.
That's right.
Let's do that. Let's attack the industries. Let's attack the financial institutions that fund these places that exploit young black women.
So like the two brothers had a question line. We gotta get your questions, yeah? But bear with us a second.
Yeah, we're gonna get them questions. Go ahead, take it over for a second.
So like, someone get me Ecclesiasticus in the pocket real quick, man. Ecclesiasticus 7:24. I'm gonna show you thought prevention hours in the Bible, man. Not the shit that T.I. is talking about. Real thought prevention hours, man. You know what I mean? Thought prevention hours ain't going to the movies with your daughter, man. It's not chilling and laughing. Thought prevention hours is what's in the Bible, man. What God said you must do. Go into what I say? Go into daddy's dance. That ain't shit, man. I'm gonna show you what the Bible said thought prevention hours is, man. This is how you teach daughter not to become a whore, man. Read that for me up.
Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, chapter 7 and verse 22. Hast thou cattle?
No, 24 slack, yeah.
Verse 24.
4.
Hast thou daughters?
And the Bible said, "Have thou daughters? Have you got daughters?" Like T.I. got daughters, man. The Bible asks the question, do you have daughters? Read on.
Have a care of their body.
And the Bible says have a care of their body. This is that prevention hours, man. Right. If you got daughters, have a care for their body. Care for their body, man. You're supposed to care who they're going on dates with, man. Right. You're supposed to care who their friends are, man. You're supposed to care what they're wearing, man. You're supposed to care for their bodies, man. What they do with their bodies. You got girls having sex on the back of the bus, man. Girls linking man in the back of alleys, man. Giving blowjobs at school, man. You're supposed to care for their bodies. Fuck some daddy day dance, man. Right. Forget some spending time with her and taking her for ice cream, man. Right. You're supposed to care for her body, man. Keep reading.
And shew not thyself cheerful toward them.
And do what?
And shew not thyself cheerful toward them.
And don't be cheerful toward them, man. Your daughter is not your friend, man.
Right.
She's not your brethren, your friend. Oh, my daughter. Oh, so what do you want to do? What do you want to wear? She ain't your friend, man. You're the father. She's the daughter, man. You're supposed to rule over her, tell her what she's supposed to wear, tell her what she's putting on, tell her what she's wearing, man. You're not supposed to be cheerful to her, man. You're in charge and she's to lead, man. That's your daughter right there, man. That's your child, man. Keep it in.
Marry thy daughter.
And the Bible says, marry your daughter, man. Don't let her pick any man she wants to pick, man. Don't let her pick what I like so-and-so because you got a nice smile. You pick, man. You're supposed to pick, man. You look at a brother and say, you know what, you're marrying him. I checked him out, I analyzed him. This is the brother for you right here, man. A woman not supposed to pick, man.
Right.
Do you make your child pick? Do you make your child pick what they're having for dinner? Leave it to your child. They're gonna pick sweets, man. Right. They're gonna pick sweets. They're gonna pick what's nutritious for their body, what's good for their body. They're gonna pick sweets, man. They're gonna pick the pop, man, or as you London man say, the fizz, man. So luck, yeah. The fizz, they're gonna pick what's good for them. But a father knows what's good for his children. I'm gonna say, listen, eat this, man. This is gonna fill you up, man. Right. Don't live off, you know what I mean? And the Bible says, you marry your daughters, man. You look at that man and say, this is the man for you, man. Right. This is the man for you. Don't make her marry some man because he got a nice smile, or because he buys her a drink, or because he got a nice car, man. You say, listen, this is the man for you right here, man. This man's responsible.
That's right.
You know what I mean? This man ain't irresponsible, man. This is the man for you right here, man. And this is that prevention hours, man. Right. This is how you stop your daughter from being a thought, man. Read it, read on.
And so shalt thou have performed a weighty matter.
And that's how you perform the weighty matter, man. Listen, getting your daughter from not being a whore is a weighty matter. It's a matter that's heavy. Listen, for every father, man. Listen, all brothers here are fathers, man. And there's a weight on their mind, a heavy weight on their mind is shit. I don't want my daughter to become a whore, man.
Right.
And if you want to fix that weighty, heavy matter, this is what you do, man.
But give her to a man of understanding.
And give it to a man of understanding, a man in the truth, man. Right. The Bible didn't say give it to some drug dealer, man. Didn't say give it to a man with a nice car, man. You give it to a man with understanding. And the men that I.S.U.P.K got the understanding, man. Now, you might not think so. You might think, yeah, but them men yell. Them men shout, man. Them men on the street corners are racist. But listen, man. Or you can give your daughter to T-Bone, man.
Right.
What's one of the gangster names? M.24. Give it to one of them, man, star. Give it to one of them. At least them man don't shout, man. Them man make lots of money, man. Them man got the beamer, man. But listen what? But guess what? When them ups come to spray up M.24, she's getting hit with him, man.
Right.
The Bible said give your daughter to a man of understanding. This is that prevention. This is that prevention hours in the Bible right here, man. The Bible said marry your daughters and give it to a man of understanding, man. Not some man. A lot of you women say, listen, he got a car. He got a car, go with him. And listen, when the police come to arrest him, they're arresting your daughter too, man.
Listen, and you know why it's when a mother or auntie or even some brothers, you know why it is that the advice is he got a car, go with him. He could do this, go with him. It's because of what T.I. doing.
That's right.
He said, I'm taking her on trips. I'm showing her certain things. What a brother in the world learns to do with a woman is to please her. Is to you ever see like a baby or a young child or a toddler? You have a little kid and they cry and you just check them over some shit. And what do they immediately want after? After the hug, what do they want?
They want that thing that they was crying for?
Not necessarily that. It could be they're crying to go outside. But if they can't go, I want some Cheerios. I want some ice cream. Right. I want, they're looking for that comfort food. And sometimes you have to deny them that at a certain age, not right away. When they're young, you get them that shit. That's, the young kids, they can't take too much. That's why you ever see them crying, they just scream and all the veins come out in their head.
Oh, God.
Think about where you will have to be emotionally for that to happen to you now. Now think of a child who ain't had no bills and nothing like that. To them, it's like, oh, it's just too much. You could get them at a certain age, but after a while, you had to break them out of that. Now you had to put them into the, nah, chill out, sit down, no crying, quiet. Sit there, chill out. Do this until it becomes normal, until they could hear no and not cry.
That's right.
And you sometimes you tell them no for no reason. Can we do this today? Nah, not today. All right. Okay, let's go back to do something else. until they come to you, can raise them in a way. They could just come to you and be like, okay, well, if we can't go today, you think we could go tomorrow? It's supposed to be sunny. Like now, they plan. You could see some thought pattern going on there, which is what you want from a child, especially a woman. You want to teach her to think and not react. A lot of our daughters just grow up reacting. They get angry, so they storm off.
That's right.
They get happy, they open their legs.
That's right.
The point is just reaction. That old ice cream truck. I don't let my kids buy nothing from no goddamn ice cream truck. You're training your daughter to be a full-out slut. I'm telling you straight. As soon as she hear the music, they run outside.
That's right.
They run to get money. What you doing? No, you're not getting nothing. What is that? It's just music.
That's right.
Music. Do they run and dance and shit when the UPK song come on? No. But they equate that song with sugar and ice cream and tasty shit. So now you had to cut that out of them. You had to break that correlation. You had to make them correlate other things with pleasure, which primarily is what?
Rephrase that again, Slakia.
Meaning this, when a child hears the ice cream truck, the song is not ice cream. But why is it here in the music? They correlate that to tasty, pleasurable sugar and spice and everything nice. I'm saying you have to break that correlation. You have to teach them to correlate pleasure and happiness with something else, which is what? Is one thing.
Word of God.
Come on, let me hear Quatazar. Let the young man in. Come on.
Is it the word of God, sir?
You on it. You on it.
Pleasure with what's lawful.
You on it. But how is she going to know what's lawful? Come on, Shamgar. Let the young see.
She's got, I mean, if I could, I mean, she's got to have pleasure in being told, given instruction.
Give him a hand. I'll take that. Okay, you have to now raise them up to be happy, making you happy.
That's right.
And her desire shall be to her husband.
Call on God.
That's in the Bible. You know, a woman has desire. She wakes up with desires of all kind of thing, of red bottoms and BMWs. What if her desire was, I need to get camp boots for this brother?
That's right.
What if her desire was, this nigga, he didn't want to come and wash his hair. I'll just go and sit down on top of him and start taking his hair out and then braid his hair for him.
That's right.
Brother here, Hebrew Academy coming up, he might need to put some weight on. I'll start to cook different food for him so he could bulk up. This brother here might need to trim down, so I'll cook the meat and less rice. Like her whole brain is about pleasing you. Pleasing you means she gets satisfaction. Now, to an idiot, it sounds foolish. The best secretary in the world. Why is she the best?
Because she meets the needs of who she serves.
1 + 1 is 2. She is the best secretary because that office, that manager, he don't have to worry about coffee in the morning. He don't have to worry about dry cleaning. Somebody's reminding him of his appointments. Sometimes a secretary had a front on the phone for the boss. The boss forget about a meeting. Oh, so-and-so, yeah, that meeting is today. Yeah, he'll be right with you. He had some last-minute plans, so-and-so and so-and-so. We'll reschedule. In fact, you know what? I'll send the limo out to get all of y'all so y'all could come to the office. Sometimes she had a front for him to avoid a fuck-up because she know this deal means a lot to the business.
That's right.
How could you keep a job and not keep a husband, bitch?
That's right.
the same thing. How could you do it? You could put aside your own desires and what you want to do and the trips, the girls' trips, to be a good employee. But when it comes to your husband, somehow the lines is confused.
That's right.
You have to train them from small that her pleasure comes from her father. Her worth comes from that man. And that's not a foreign thing. That's you talk to any professional athlete. He is only that great because Lakers want him.
That's right.
He's only that great because Tottenham want to sign him to play. Manchester United ready for him. And if it means that he has to play another position to fit in Manchester United team, to be a Red Devil, he is going to do it and be happy. Right. It's life. But how come anytime it comes to serving a black man or Hispanic man righteously, now you confused and I don't want to do this and I don't want to do that. It's your upbringing. And that doesn't come from trips or anything like that. It comes from being raised right. It comes from, being taught right. And it comes from being taught the importance of a man.
That's right.
You understand? And that's where it comes from, like respecting a man, understanding his guidance matters, his protection matters, being under his authority. It means something. Versus, I could do what I want, hot girl summer, WAP, body, and now you on the strip club and T.I. And just the other day, T.I. was talking about bitches and something. What he was saying?
Saying now, bitches love a man that got loads of bitches.
Yeah, some kind of shit like that. Well, his daughter is one of them bitches.
That's right. Shit.
No, okay. Now it's okay for daughters to be bitches and thuts, but yours, you want thought prevention hours? You nigga, you're sick.
That's right.
He is the reason there's thuts.
That's right.
He's the reason there's thuts. Nelly with the tip drill video, and Jay-Z and 50 Cent and everybody else and the industry. They're the reason they have that. If it was promoting woman, obey that man, be in his corner, help him out, you stay down till both you all come up, you will have more sisters like Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama took Barack Obama with no job, no house, no nothing. When he was broke and unemployed, she was a lawyer. And she helped him until he became the president. One black woman in a nigger corner, in an African corner. You mean to tell me a sister can't really get behind a brother and turn him into something amazing?
That's right.
Come on, that ain't daddy prevention hours. You just have to change her desire. You change her goals, and we do it every day in the UPK. We do it every day in the UPK. A sister come in here after 3 months, she gonna shut her mouth and wear a dress. Some of them for the first time.
That's right,
brother. In a year, that sister would be buying buildings, vehicles with her own money for the priest.
So, like I said, if I may as well, what's wrong with a woman loving their man, man? Like if you're a woman that loves your man, you're a fool. Yo, listen, yo, I don't know what's wrong with you, man. You're some fool, man. You gotta get it together. Like, what? Listen, you ain't his mom. You know what I mean? Why are you there running his bathroom?
I'm telling you, if you can keep a job and you cannot keep a man, the only difference is your job pays you. Maybe you're a thought.
Yes.
There you go. That's a luck, yeah.
That's a luck, yeah. If you could show love for a check, then I had to pay you for you to love me. Then ho ho ho.
That's a luck, yeah.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Ho ho ho. Y'all can't say I never gave you nothing for Christmas, huh? Just gave a free game. It's a luck, yeah.
It's luck. So if I could, so I got 2 questions online. I think they're buried. So a brother online, the first brother online, CFR Network, says, is I.S.U.P.K promoting the taking of the new vaccine as per the general statement?
Okay, he wants to know if you're promoting. Take the vaccine, dude.
That's
go
right.
Get it.
I'm getting mine. Shit.
Go get the goddamn vaccine and don't be simple and don't be scared and don't be a coward. Above all, trust in the Lord. Trust in the Lord. Listen, okay, this may not be this particular brother, but a lot of fake Israelites is showing that they don't really believe in the Lord. Whatever happened to ye shall drink poison and live. Whatever happened to no weapon formed against thee shall prosper, huh, Christian? What about that shit?
That's right.
Y'all don't understand what's going on with this pandemic, and y'all being played because your leaders are not leaders. Your leaders are dummies.
That's right.
Scared, dumb dogs like Isaiah. Like a dog is supposed to bark when something going on. These dogs is not barking. They're running away from the vaccine. They're running away from it. Brother, go get this vaccine. Jeremiah Hyman broke it down perfectly last night. This whole thing is what they call misinformation or propaganda. It's supposed to. So, like, I'm trying to not respond to fake Israelites. I have the problem with you and your Shabbat Shalom self. I just saw Shabbat Shalom come up on the screen. I'm ready to shoot the damn computer screen. Shabbat Shalom, nothing, nigga. Shabbat vaccine.
That's right.
Long vaccine.
Taking my shit. I'm getting my shit. Listen, I'm trying to get to this Passover, and this vaccine come out right now. Listen, you got give me 10 of them shits.
There ain't enough vaccines for everybody. You understand? Local Apache, you crazy dumb Indian. That's what I'd call you. You're really local. He said, "Don't take the blast of the vaccine." Well, then go die, Indian. What do you want me to do? You are the real tonto. Go get the vaccine. First to begin, you cannot even get it if you go try to get it. There's not enough. They're giving it out in certain doses. There's not enough. So in order now to stop a whole cramming and protesting and rioting for vaccines, they start putting out information that make black people scared to not even want the vaccine, which means what? More white people could get the goddamn vaccine. Go get the vaccine, nigga. Go get, you not good in the Most High. You know how I know you're not good in the Most High? Because Moses said, put blood on the door.
That's right.
That's what Moses said. Moses said, put blood on the door. He went and he took us out of the Egypt, went into the wilderness. He said, wait here, I'm coming back. Some niggas wanted to go back to Egypt. Joshua said, don't marry these heathens. Some niggas wanted to marry heathens and we suffered. Mattathias killed the king's man for eating pork and said, those who are zealous of the law, come follow me. Right. Christ said, eat my body, drink my blood. I will destroy the temple and rebuild it in 3 days. And niggas left. Stop being so goddamn weak. When niggas talk.
That's right.
YAHANNA say, take the vaccine. Oh, he's a clone. He ain't the real thing. UPK crazy. Nigga, we don't want you to die. How hard is that to understand?
That's right.
So goddamn stupid. Listen, just being in the truth the short time I am, I understand now why David had to kill so much of us.
That's right.
I understand how David's hands were so goddamn bloody. Not from killing heathens, but from killing dumb niggas.
That's right.
I understand it. I understand it. I fully get it. America is going to fall on the last legs. That's not what we discussing, loco Apache, you crazy Indian. That's not what we discussing. We discussing a man of the Lord giving an order, and you're so goddamn Christian, you don't want to follow it.
That's right.
You're so Christian. If you can't follow what the prophet of the Lord saying, it's because you're Christian. It's not because of research. It's not because of the vaccine going is the mark of the beast. Listen, they said, what did they say recently? They said the vaccine changes. They said
the serum, the devil serum in your veins will change your DNA and your DNA, the DNA structure. Some bullshit, man. They watch too much movies, man.
Listen, they're saying that it changes your structure. It's going to change your DNA and turn you into something. They said it's the chip. It's the mark of the beast. Didn't they say that? They said it's the chip and it's the mark of the beast, right? Make me beg you the screen share for a second, brother.
That's old. That's old on the end slang right there. You know?
Make me beg you the screen share for a second. Like if it's one thing, brother, I halfway don't like to take some of these comments and stuff because it really get beside me how, he said you're gonna follow YAHANNA into the ditch. Nigga, you in the grave already.
That's right.
You talking about a ditch. Nigga, you in the grave.
That's right.
You is the dead burying the dead. furthermore, stop using opprobrious words on the Shabbat. Fuck you. How about that? Fuck your mother. Fuck you. How's about that for opprobrious? Opprobrious or whatever the fuck you're talking about.
That's right.
All right, how's about that? Do you think I give a damn? Trying to save your goddamn life. Furthermore, stop using opprobrious words on the fuck you.
That's right.
I talk like Mike Tyson. Fuck you, you piece of shit. Salakia, right? We're begging the screen share, right? Y'all know who this is?
I don't know either.
Anybody know who this is? Let me see. Loco Apache, a crazy Indian. Who is this? Anybody? Type it in. Who is this on the screen right here now?
Some green hair girl. I don't know too tough in my nose. I don't know, sir. Salakia. He said you out. What else? Salakia.
Listen, if I'm out of order, go call Commander General YAHANNA so he could check me. Cause I'm sure you can't.
That's right.
You can't check me.
That's right.
Out of order, go call the man who I report to so he could check me.
That's right.
Goddamn Christian. So now who is this on the screen?
So like I said, Shawapa and Daisha Wyckoff says Dwayne Wayne's son.
That's Dwayne Wade's son.
She thought it was a girl.
Karakia, you thought it was a girl, right?
I thought it was a girl. I really did fucking shit. So lucky.
No sweat. Listen, no sweat. You thought it was a woman. What? Listen, hear me out. What vaccine did Dwayne Wade give his son to turn her into a daughter? Loco Apache, you crazy Indian.
I'll answer that, sir.
If vaccines change people's DNA and transform them, what vaccine did Dwayne Wade's son take to turn him into a green-haired girl?
I'll answer that. So can I answer that, sir?
I want to hear some of these responses online. I want to hear some of these use some opprobrious words to dumb nigga, Christian. So somebody explain to me, which vaccine did this little boy take to be transformed and come and turn into a little girl?
Boy, sir. As quiet as I would say, boy, sir, it's a shame, man.
Judgment. Anyway.
Local Apache said it's wickedness. Wait, let me see. It's spiritual wickedness that caused him.
You're stupid, Ak. You are stupid. You're stupid. I'll give you a hint. The same thing that's in this boy / girl is in you.
That's right.
The same thing that changed his DNA to put on a dress and green hair and sit down there like a little sodomite. It's inside of you, Loco Apache.
That's right.
It's in you. It's in your DNA.
That's right.
I'm trying to deprogram you now. I'm trying to unplug you. I'm trying to wake up. Wake up, nigga. Wake up.
Trying to give him the vaccine, sir. Trying to give him that vaccine, man.
Listen, that whole Kayad one say UPK is the vaccine.
The vaccine for Maxine and the crack feed, man. Yeah.
Listen, I'm telling you. That's what the man said. The man said UPK are the vaccine. Commander General YAHANNA have the vaccine.
That's right.
You ain't wide awake. You're wide something else, but you ain't wide awake. Christianity is what changed this little boy into a girl. And Christianity is making you seek death instead of life.
Right.
A vaccine ain't the mark of the beast. Christianity is.
That's right.
And anybody who is speaking against it, telling black people, don't go try to live. Have you seen what COVID does, Ak? Have you seen the shit? Have you had it? Well, goddamn, Ak. Then shut your goddamn mouth.
That's right.
Shut your mouth, Ak. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't understand a goddamn thing. You're reading world of conspiracy theories. Go watch the General's tape. He broke the whole thing down.
That's right.
Broke the whole thing down. The whole, they're using fetal tissue. They're using pig. All of that shit is bullshit, Ak. Even the thing with the chip. They say how they're injecting you with a chip. The chip is on the syringe so they could track it. so that there's no black market vaccines that will come on the mainstream to take people's money. The chip is on the needle. It's not going in your body. But you're such a goddamn coward.
That's right.
Such a coward. You're such a goddamn Christian.
Right.
Oh, don't take the vaccine. Trust in the Lord. Listen, in the book of Maccabees, the people that did not follow Mattathias trusted in the Lord and went into the valley. And they was all in the Shabbat. Shabbat this, Shabbat la, this. Don't use opprobrious words. And they all opprobriously died, you dumb nigga.
That's right.
They all dropped dead because they didn't follow the man who the Lord put on the earth to lead, which was Mattathias at that time. Commander General YAHANNA is that man right now.
That's right.
I don't give a listen. I've been following him long enough where I don't need an explanation anymore.
That's right.
My explanations is over. That was my trooper days, It's my trooper days. You don't fear nothing but your own thoughts. You don't fear the Most High, or you don't fear our King. You don't. You do not. It is impossible to fear the Lord and not fear a man on earth who represents the Lord.
That's right.
Absolutely impossible. You like a dumb, loud bitch who says, you ain't my daddy. You can't tell me what to do. Let me tell you something. Women who say that will not even respect their father if he was in their life.
That's right.
You're just a Christian and you're coward. Let me tell you something, Local Apache. I'm actually done with this topic. If you don't want to take the vaccine, don't take it. Don't take it at all. Don't take it. Just go ahead. You don't tell me what I need to do and what I don't need to do. You need to stop being Christian.
That's right.
You are a shame to your family. You're a shame to your kids if you have any. I'm sure your woman don't respect you. That's right. Shame. You're just an open walking shame. If you don't want to take the vaccine, don't take it. If you want to take it, take it. As for me and my house, we will follow the man who the Lord's put in charge.
That's right.
Understand? I don't give a damn. You don't want to take it, nigga, then that's on you. That's fine. Your mother is dead, my condolences. Ain't no sweat. All right? No problem. All right? But you're not going to come in here and try to sway what we say. This little boy here didn't take a vaccine. And America, with their fear and the propaganda and the Christianity, done turn him into a little girl, like effeminate. That can't follow the things that America pushes and says. And America is saying, don't take the vaccine. I'm going to take it.
That's right.
I'm going to take it. I'm going to get it. If I can. If I can get it, I'll go take it. Right now, you can't get it out. You got to be a doctor, a nurse, a lawyer, a frontline person to even get the goddamn vaccine.
So, like I said, for me.
Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Local Apache ain't taking the vaccine, but I bet you any money got a Christmas tree in his house right now, man. I bet you any money he hit it. Fucking what's it called?
Listen, I guarantee you he probably don't, because of course he's Shabbat Shalom in it. You gotta remember that. So he don't got a Christmas tree, but I bet you he love the heathens. I bet you there might be a little weed in it. He say you take it and you're gonna get sick. Nigga, you ain't hear me coughing? I'm sick right now.
That's right.
I'm sick right now. Right now, I'm sick. What the hell are you talking about? You're going to get sick. We slaves in America eating the worst food. We all predisposed to diabetes and fucking cancer and hypertension and this and that, the other. And you scared about a vaccine? Nigga, we all live in neighborhoods where you could get poked up when you walk outside, drive-bys, robbed. And you scared of a vaccine, nigga?
Like I said,
what are you talking about?
It's like I said, some of these niggas are scared of a needle, man. So luck, yeah.
Listen, I ain't worried about it. Listen, just as Salakia, I didn't mean to go all the way off with CFR or CRF, whoever asked the question. But CFR, you probably need to go to Command and General YAHANNA on YouTube.
That's right.
Go to Command and General YAHANNA on YouTube. Go watch last Monday's podcast, the Black Watch podcast. It's about 3 hours long. But I know everybody who's asking this question has watched 16, 20 hours of some nutcase on the internet talking about, the vaccine and blah, 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 blah. Go watch it. It's just 3 hours long. 3 hours long. Go watch Jeremy Hyman's class from last night. It's just 2 hours long when he break down the whole propaganda and why they need to do it to avoid Black people from rioting to get the vaccine. Go watch it and see. The information is right there. The generals did their research, and y'all don't know, because I know y'all look at us as just loud dumb niggas. But we have doctors in this school.
That's right.
CNAs and RNAs and all them top flight nurses, heads of staff, and all that type of shit. We have people who in the medical field who call the general and let him know the real deal, what's going on. You understand? Like, this is not just something he just saying. He telling you things. I could tell you a carnal idiot. He said, has any of y'all been to war, the first Gulf War? Nigga, that ain't war. You know what's war? Tottenham man them versus, what's the other crew in London?
Oh, TMD versus, shut up, man. Tottenham man them versus Edmonton.
Something boys.
Or Peckham versus Brixton, or
Peckham versus Brixton. That's war. Blood versus Crips is war.
That's right.
And BDs, that's war.
That's right.
Any white man USA in a badge versus a black man driving his car is war. The Gulf War ain't no goddamn war. You made it back.
That's right.
You went all the way across seas to fight some Arab, and you came home. You wasn't in war. You went on a trip.
Right.
UTI's daughter going on a goddamn trip.
That's right.
I'm talking about any ghetto niggas pulling up and lighting your house up because you're black. That's war. Telling me what some Gulf War? That ain't no goddamn war. I'll tell you what's war. Going on the streets and saying the white man is the devil, go take the vaccine.
Right.
I say so. That's war. You soft, man. You soft. You soft. That's what it is. You soft, and you want us to be soft like you, and we ain't got to be soft.
That's right.
Don't local Apache, you got a whole ton of learning to do. You're Christian. You're more Christian than a little bit. You're more Christian than the cross. Right now. You're more Christian than the cross. All right? But CFR, the vaccine is legit. All right? It's okay. The general did so much research. He tells you the Pfizer and the Moderna vaccines are the ones that you should go look to get. The other ones, they don't have such a good high success rate. That Pfizer one, number one, and the Moderna one is 90% plus. You try to get those, try to put your name on, try to see if you could get it. You get the point? Try to see if you could do it. Anybody else, listen, just obey the UPK. That's all I could tell you. Just obey the UPK. Don't listen to nobody else. All right? His second question was, is that the same for all vaccines? Okay, you got to give me a little bit more on what you're talking about, CFR. Give me a little bit more about what you're talking about. All right?
Another brother had a question as well, but this clown made it expire, but we're going to put it up in a minute.
We can scroll back on it, right?
Last year, I went to the top and it's not there no more. I think shit, it's gone.
You might have to go to the actual page. Where was it? On YouTube or Facebook?
On YouTube, sir. A brother name called Ty from Tulse Hill. Let me see if we can find it.
Okay, I see his name.
Is it there? Brother,
okay, yeah. He said if his baby mom is white, which I regret, I was in the world, I'm from the tribe of Benjamin. What do I do if she wants me to be with her? Or I can't see my daughter? Okay, that was the question, I believe.
That was the one. Yeah, it's not on the thing no more. But that was the question, sir.
Okay, no sweat. I see it, right? So okay, so Ty, what's his name? Ty what?
Ty from
right?
Brixton.
It's Brixton.
A part in Brixton, kind of one.
Right, big up Brixton.
That's right. Come on, man.
Right, big up Brixton. You know what I mean?
London, come on.
London. Yeah, I mean, big up Brixton. You know what I mean? All right. Local Apache say he done get arrested for teaching.
He got arrested for teaching Christianity, man. Come on, man. It's a lot, yeah.
reason.
So like, you crack it up a bit, sir.
Yeah, for the same reason you should come up with. You know what I mean? So, you hear me or I'm off?
You off, sir. Should I take her? If I add yourself again, sir, your visuals froze. But yeah, man, some of these clowns, man, some of these Christian clowns talking about I ain't taking the vaccine, man. What about homosexuality, man? Some of these men that ain't taking the vaccine celebrate their birthdays, man. Slack the Earth strong. Quit the Earth strong. Slack that the Earth strong. Slack They're born day, but they're so holy, man. Scared of the white man. Meanwhile, they ain't scared to break the Most High's holidays, though. They ain't scared to disobey the Most High, though. Christians all the way, man, talking about happy born day.
One, two. How we looking?
Stop, we good. Stop, sir.
All right, no sweat. So okay, so for Ty, right? Ty said his baby mother is white or heathen, and he wants to know if she says he has to be with her for him to see his daughter. Well, okay, that question is layered. I'm gonna break it down, and you're absolutely right. You got her in the world and you didn't know anything. First off, Ty, if you're still listening, are you in UPK classes? Are you in classes? Do you log in? Do you check the classes? Let me know that, all right? Secondly, if you are an Israelite and you're coming into the school, you're coming into the truth, and you have a heathen as a husband or a wife, that's your husband or wife. You can't leave it. Divorce is unlawful. You can come in here and still have that marriage. Sometimes it ends. Sometimes the heathen leaves, but you cannot divorce. You cannot leave. That's divorce, right? The Lord will charge you for that shit. Moses had a heathen woman, and the Lord did not make him leave her. You get the point? In fact, Moses' sister came up against Moses for doing it, and the Lord punished her for doing that. The Lord hates divorce, even if it's to a heathen. Once you did it in your ignorance. Right? What I would tell you is don't go get no more now. Leave that heathen to hell alone. You get the point? Now, if the heathen decides to leave, they're fine. Let them leave. You tell them, hey, it's wrong. You shouldn't do it. But they're going to leave anyway because, of course, you're going to be on the street every day saying the white man is the devil. So you don't have to divorce her. You could, go still deal with her. Lord be with you. I know it's going to be rough as you're learning the truth. But, be a professional. Once again, in here, you're going to understand to be professional. All right? Just do me a favor. Just put Loco Apache in a timeout. It's too much.
Yeah, it's pissing me off, man.
It's too much commenting, all right?
Come on, go a little bit Christmas, man. I can't.
Yeah, give him a timeout or ban him too. I don't care. All right? So now, Ty, so now she wants you to stay with her for the kid. You staying with her for the law. This is the other thing. The scriptures say, don't give your spirit to a like woman, or don't, it's in the Apocrypha. We pulled it a few weeks ago about giving your manhood for your child. Somebody find it for me, for the brother. If it is that you have to step away from a situation, don't stay there and be abused and shit because of the sake of the child. It's ridiculous. You get the point? That child don't grow up, and you could come in the truth and build something like what Captain Parashah done built in the UK, a place where that child could later come and learn. You get the point? But don't stay in that shit if it is. And when I say stay in it, you're not divorcing, but you could separate for a time to keep your manhood. You don't have to stay there and, cower down to her authority in order for the child. You could go there, deal with her, do what you had to do as a husband, but you don't have to now cut yourself short for the sake of a child. You get me? All right? I hope you understand that. You all found it?
I think so.
What?
I think it's Ecclesiasticus 9 and verse 2. It says, give not thy soul unto a woman to set her foot upon thy substance.
That's one of them. Go ahead.
It says, meet not with an harlot, lest thou fall into her snares.
No, that's the first one you read is one of them. There's another scripture about for the sake of children.
Right. So I got it.
Sake of children. You pulled it sometime last week or a couple of weeks ago. We was talking about damn near the same thing.
I know it's Ecclesiasticus.
It's in Ecclesiasticus. Somebody find it in the meantime, all right? And then we just move on.
Got it. Go read that for me.
So like it is Ecclesiasticus chapter 7 verse 26. Hast thou a wife after thy mind? Forsake her not, but give not thyself over to a light woman.
That's a good one too. That's advice on how to marry. Like if you have, hold on 1 second now. If you have a wife after your own mind, like she's rocking with you, don't forsake her. Don't put her away for nothing, right? But don't go choose a light woman to marry, meaning an easy broad, a broad who's impressed by trips. You understand? Don't do that. You know what I mean? Like you want to choose a sister who is down and heavy and hardcore for you because you're gonna need her in your corner. Like big up these sisters who made babies in this COVID, man. I know Howard one.
That's right.
I know Happy Young had a baby recently.
That's right.
I was telling them Malakwa down there in Texas. I think he had 2 knocked out there in Philadelphia. A few babies well in the middle of COVID. These sisters going up in there. Nakamaya's made one early this year, his 3rd son. I remember we picked her up from the hospital, brother. We picked her up from the hospital. She talking about when they did, this is early in the COVID game. This was like in April when they was doing the test where they was pushing the swab up your nose. And she said she damn near cried and fainted. But she knew she had to deliver this boy, so she took it. Now that ain't no light woman. Anybody who, now they let you do the swab yourself. But at one time, they was pushing the shit up in your nose and fucking up your brain and, you know what I mean? And that shit is painful. And she took it and she said she cried, but she knows she had to get this boy out. Like that's heavy. She ain't no light sister. That's the type of woman you want to marry. You get it? But there's another scripture I want. You got it?
Come on, I believe it's Ecclesiasticus 33:21.
Please.
One I can get it for me, please. 33:21. I believe that's the one.
Oh, you could go ahead and read this if you have it up.
Come on, Khan.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 33 and verse 21. For better is it that thy children should seek to thee than that thou shouldest stand to their courtesy.
That's it. Read it one more time, nice and loud.
Well, from here, ball it out, man. Come on, man. Ball it out, man. Yo, come on, man.
For better is it that thy children should seek to thee than that thou shouldest stand to their courtesy.
Right? So that's for every brother who you may have, Lord be with you. You may have had a child or a couple of children with some loudmouth Christian bitch like Loco Apache.
That's right.
Right? And she giving you a ton of hell and a ton of trouble. And you thinking you should stay for the children. Brother, it's better that you what? Read it again.
For better is it that thy children should seek to thee than that thou shouldest stand to their courtesy.
It's better that those children come find you because you done left that situation. And you stand to their courtesy, meaning you staying for the kids. That's in the Bible. It's better to just, you deal with her separately. You go to your own pad. She wants some rod, you go over there, you give it to her. You see the kids, whatever, but you don't have to stay in that house with this loudmouth dragon belittling you, talking to you any old how. When you try to correct her, she having a problem. All that type of. You don't have to stay for the kids' sake. You could deal with her from a distance. You could roll, and it would be better that because guess what? After you roll, she gonna turn on them because she's such a bitch. She can't love nobody, and they are now going to do what? When I used to like it when Daddy was here, and they're gonna go find their father. It's better that every child who's grown up without a parent grows up to go find that parent.
That's right.
Your children seek you out than you stay to their courtesy because they will have to stay and watch you be belittled and they will lose respect for you.
That's right.
All right. So I hope that helped you out. All right, Ty. What's this?
Ty from Tulse Hill.
From Tulse Hill. All right.
Sir. That was deep, man.
Let's go. Listen, that's the Lord. I guess who I learned that from? The same man who said, go get the vaccine.
There you go. Kind of one come, man.
The same man who said, go get the vaccine told me years ago, if that bitch want to take that child and don't let it see her, man, go make more. Fuck.
That's right. That's right.
What you tripping for? You could get any woman you want. I said, what? I said, yes, Ak. Go get more and make more. That's the thing about being a man, Ak. You can make more. Right. You understand? She want to do that. Go get more and make more, Ak. Ain't no big deal. Ain't no big deal. You think BMW tripping over losing one car on the assembly line? Nigga, I could make more of them.
That's right.
I could go make more of them. It ain't no big deal. Listen, what you want to do, Ty, come all the way in here.
That's right.
Step foot all the way in. Not 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Brother, get all the way up in here and stay close to these priests and prophets of the Lord and obey every word. Obey every word and don't have no fear but nothing but the Lord. And you see your life change, brother. You see your life change. You get me? You see your life change. So we good? Any more?
No, come on.
Killing season time to dead or not yet?
Let me get one more video. One more. Let me shift gears, yeah? So we got a woman on Instagram.
That's right. Tizapo once said making them and baking them. That's right.
Come on, man. Tizapo got the 5. Why put these? Tizapo no.
Listen, big up Tizapo. Listen, Tizapo and Dumgaba. I don't know if it's a competition. Listen, who the hell I'm talking about? Karate, you talking shit? Come on. Listen, I called Karate. He said, listen, right now on the air, I'm going to check my pick me. I was like, which one, nigga? God damn.
Come on, man. So lucky, man.
Karate got one for each age.
Come on, man. So lucky. I read that names. Man. Like, sir, what name now? So,
you got to start over. Then you got to call them, this one number 2. This one number 3. Yeah,
it's how it go, man. But on the back of making babies, forwarded to my main man, Trooper Hakayam, man. A strong trooper in the street, man.
Hell yeah, listen, and that's Judah over there with you all too. That's Judah in the middle of Benjamin right there, brother. Rocking and rolling Hakayam, hardcore soul there. I ain't gonna lie, I love that brother to death.
Come on, East London's finest, man.
His spirit is so right. He have a good spirit, as a young man. He have a very good spirit on him, man.
That's right. So we're gonna shift gears. So I'm going to a sister, man, that's talking a lot of shit about, black people and stuff like that, man. I saw the video, I damn near cried, man. I thought, shit, man. Like, we got some work to do. Black men, we got to start raising these sisters properly, man, because these sisters, leave it to them. They'll raise these kids, man, and teach these kids just to be just to be selfish bastards, man. Or as General Muhammad would say, selfish mamazars, man. So luck, yeah.
Yep.
So again, we're going to the video real quick, man. You know what I mean? And let me know what you think.
Also, too, anybody who watching, y'all make sure hit the like button on YouTube, hit subscribe, hit the like on Facebook, share it. Let's get this thing around. You know what I mean? Like this is the time when we really have to fish Israel and raise Israel up. So do your part if you're watching on. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. We on every Friday. Karathia putting on a hell of a show. You know what I mean? The Dumgaba too. Dumgaba pull the string of strings, brother. He gets us on the air in London on the airwaves, brother. Good night. Insane. You ready?
And you know what? It may have taken me a while to get to this point, but I could go to Dubai, or I can buy from China for my business for stock, because I'm not a hypocrite. Yes, slavery happened. Yes, empires fall and overtake all the time. And I've come to the realization that is the way of life. And it was barbaric what the Europeans done. But this world is like one big pie and it's here for the taking. So when people come with this whole, the white man, the system is too hard to fight against the system, we're always at the bottom, then there must be an issue with us as ethnic minorities, whether that's Asians, Africans, Caribbeans, any other ethnic minority, as to why for over 400 years we have not overthrown the current system. Maybe we're just not good enough.
So lucky. Someone please, man, get my Isaiah, man, real quick, man. So get my Isaiah 32 and 9.
She had me until the last 2 seconds. The last 2 seconds she had me. She was making sense. She's like, yeah, go. If it's business you're building, go build your business. Go build your business and buy and trade and make money and blah, 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 blah. But then now you're trying to tell me that what? We not good enough? I'm
gonna get it. It's like, so you might not have seen it, what she said properly. I'm gonna get it in text version for you. You know what I mean? This bitch, you know what I mean? Just like piss me off.
No, is this a sister?
Color one can, sir.
You sure?
I'm sure, sir. Color one can.
Okay. She got some heathen up in her?
Yeah, she mixed, but she's a sister still.
Okay. What is the mother? Like a Paki or something?
Like white and black, but she
definitely have an affinity to the heathens, because why would you mention Asians and other minorities? There's no reason to mention them because Asians was not in slavery for 400 years.
That's right.
You know, the minorities wasn't in slavery for 400 years. It has to be that she probably married one or some kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Color one cancer. So I said, sure. But what I won't do is be a hypocrite. Talk about slavery all day, but do business with China. Cry that our home countries have been ripped of our wealth, but take my money and push it to Dubai. I've realized most of our issues are now our problem to fix, and I no longer seek attribute blame to colonizers and white people. They just played a dirtier game and were more organized and willing to explore dangerous territories.
Okay, now this is something different. This is not what she said in the video, though.
But this is her comment.
Okay.
What happened was everyone was pissed off and getting angry at her. So this is her response. Say, listen, boom, this is what I'm saying. If that makes sense, sir.
I got you.
In hope of conquering, and they won. China will be or create the next worldwide system. And I don't think Africa, Caribbean diaspora will have that power for now, as we are too busy being the world's entertainment. That's our claim to fame and success. And she put the emoji up like.
Okay, once again, what she's saying is she ain't wrong. However, she ain't complete because she does not, because of her mixed background, she can't say the white man is the devil.
That's right.
Like China is the next world power because the white man is giving China that aspect of business. You understand?
Color one card.
A lot of business. America did a huge $1 billion deal with China. China is making deals everywhere. And because the cheap labor, they devalue their dollar so much, it's cheaper to make things in China than anywhere else. And they devalued their dollar on purpose to attract investors, to attract, business deals. Because now I could come in and underbid everybody because my dollar is so cheap. How much 100,000 or how much thousands a yen. It's similar to like what's going on in Jamaica, where the dollar is so cheap, it's undervalued so much. Like somebody could come into Jamaica with way less money that they would spend in America and buy so much more. You understand what I'm saying?
I don't want Kyle.
So she doesn't understand that. So she ain't saying the white man is the devil. He's giving China business and not giving us business. She now turning around and blaming us for lack of business opportunity, saying we too busy being the world's entertainment, rather than say the white man is the devil who only gave us the entertainment and the drug industry. That's it. Like every other industry we go into, we have to fight to get a foothold in there. But if you want to be a singer, a rapper, anything else, it's so easy to get in there versus start your own business.
That's right.
You understand? Like she doesn't understand it because she's Christian and she has that affinity to the devil.
That's right.
You understand? She's lost. Part of what she's saying is correct, but then the other part is not showing who our enemy is. Like you can't blame black people for where we're at. How the hell could you do that? If you understand that it was a systemic racism, if you understand that for 400 years, to turn around now and say we not good enough and we couldn't overthrow their system, bitch, you're not smart. You know, she just a little stupid. That's all.
Kind of on card.
You know what I mean? She's just a little stupid. She could be fixed. Don't worry, we could fix her.
It's like to make a scripture, Isaiah 32:9.
Please
grip that for me.
Isaiah chapter 32 and verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease.
And the Lord said, rise up, ye women that are at ease, man. We got too much women that are at ease, comfortable. You know what I mean? Happy with the job seekers allowance, happy with the child support. And the Lord wants us women to rise up, man. We got some women saying, well, listen, I'm not going to fight against the systematic racism no more, man. You know what I mean? I'm going to leave the white man alone. I'm going to be comfortable. And listen, there's women out there that are going to rise up against that, man. They ain't going to be happy at that, man. A lot of women are at ease and comfortable and calm with this thing, man. And that's this sister right here. She's a woman at ease, comfortable getting a little monthly check, comfortable being a slave, man. There's women in the I.S.U.P.K that ain't comfortable with being a slave, man.
And not only that, she's comfortable blaming black people.
That's right.
Like you know how antsy you have to be to blame the Jewish man for the Holocaust.
You would never do it, man. Shit.
You can't do it. Look at damn near Wiley. He halfway took back what he said in the beginning. You remember? He said against Jewish people, so and so, and if I offend you, I apologize. But then he come out and say, when I look who's robbing me, they're all Jewish.
That's right.
Like he even had to navigate around it. Like it's okay to blame black people for everything.
That's right.
That's right.
Like, and that's what she really at ease with. Like you're right with the other stuff, but what she really feel comfortable with is blaming black people for our own situation.
That's right.
Which is horrible, and she's like, all I'm saying is blah 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 blah. This, you know why? Because she grew up with this devil mother who probably said that about her father.
That's right.
Probably said that about her father's side of the family. You understand?
That's right. Come on, Consa.
It's so easy to just turn on black people and blame black people for shit. Nobody, when them Nigerians was murdering each other the other day, did anybody say, well, that's them Nigerians, that's their fault, they're savages? The whole world was praying.
Everybody sympathy for them. Everyone was,
like people are so at ease to blame us, and what she go through is so much self-hatred. It's so much, like she said, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I'm not going to do this. In other words, if there's money to get, I'll go get it, because black people, we ain't good enough. Like she's so wrong in what she's saying as you examine it. She's so wrong in it. You cannot blame black people for where we are at.
That's right.
You understand? Like you understand the psychology of black people. Imagine to go to school, you had to get vaccines. You had to get tetanus, measles, mumps, rubella. Remember that? MMR?
MMR, measles, mumps, rubella.
Measles, mumps, rubella. Tetanus shot. Tetanus was a huge vaccine you had to get at. If you didn't get no tetanus, you couldn't come to school. Tetanus would kill you. You get a cut, especially from iron or rusty iron or a knife stab or some shit.
A nail or some shit.
A nail. Benjamin, we run all over the place barefoot. You jump down and a nail stick in your foot, and you ain't get that tetanus shot. That's it for you. You done. You got to get all these vaccines coming up, and now we are so destroyed. We scared to go get something to save our own life. And you gonna turn around and blame us for that?
Shit.
Not the white man. Not your mommy. It ain't your mommy's fault. It's your daddy's fault? She's sick. She's sick. Thank the Lord for the UPK. That's all I can say.
That's right. Come on, UPK have, man.
Thank the Lord for the UPK. I'm not combating Johnny YAHANNA.
I saw some fake Israelites talking about what we're teaching is bad leadership, man. And then them same people talking about bad leadership took people to Egypt, man, and babies died. Listen, I'm not making it up. A guy online said when they went to Egypt, they didn't map out the health system and he witnessed a baby die because the baby had the wrong medication, man. The baby wasn't taken care of properly. That's bad leadership, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yo, Bob, what about some vaccine? Just you look it up, man. I'll put the link in the chat. I bet 2 people that the guy know himself died, man, out there in Egypt, man. Listen, the I.S.U.P.K is the greatest leadership, man, on the face of the earth, man. So luck can save my life, man. Save my kid's life, man.
And I would tell you, go watch that tape. That same idiot, that same Rakashia who in charge of them all white GOCC fools, Commander General YAHANNA raised him, man.
That's right.
He raised him like his son, like a baby. So much of them fake Israelites right now who on the street somewhere, Commander General YAHANNA raised all them niggas out. All of them.
Right.
All of them. And they just, they wanted what they wanted more than serving the Lord. So they left and started their own shit. And now they're destroying people out. I'm supposed to listen to you and be scared of a vaccine. Nigga, let me tell you what I'm scared about. I'm scared of one day becoming you.
That's right.
I'm definitely afraid that after all of this, all them bad flights I take all over the place where they're trying to treat me like shit, that damn Frontier Airlines, I got something for your ass. I got to curse a goddamn flight attendant out last week, Monday, on the plane coming back. Make this bitch apologize to me on the whole goddamn plane act because she want to try to drag me like, she can talk to me in your damn house. All them things you suffer. Go to the UK, almost get locked up. Go down to Trinidad, had to go and beg the mayor of the damn city and deal with him and deal with the deputy mayor and have different meetings to get them brothers to go on the street. Go all over DC, go to court, go with the general, complain, go back and fight and do all this thing to one day wake up and allow white people to come in and dress up in all white. Then what is for? What is all this for? What is all this and making children and me raising them up in the Passover? My greatest fear is one day not being strong enough to fight Satan and ending up like purple faggots.
That's right.
Or ending up like GOCC or one of them old soft weak niggas or be like Loco Apache.
So like, sir, I think I probably got one of them on the line right now. Someone's give me a call. We'll see what.
Please go ahead.
Shalom, caller. You got a question or comment? Like, can I ask your name? Sorry, it's like, you give me name or a location first, if you could.
My name is Jack from London.
Okay, Jack from London. You got a question or comment, yeah?
Yeah, I've got a question.
Hold on 1 second. We get a little bad feedback for some reason. Okay, it's gone now.
All right, Jack. If you could, your question.
Yeah, I want to know, am I an Israelite?
Say that again.
Am I Israelite?
Are you Israelite? Where's your father from?
My father is Somali.
Is what?
From where?
Somali.
From Somalia.
Yeah.
You saw your father from Somalia?
Yeah.
You grew up with your father, or your mother just told you that?
I grew up with both parents.
Say that again?
I grew up with both parents.
Grew up with both his parents.
Okay, so if you grew up with both your parents and you're sure your father is a Somalian, what's your mother? She's Somalian too, or she a Caribbean?
My mother is Caribbean.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, you might wanna just check it. I know everybody waiting on the trigger pull on the rifle, but just being in the truth long enough, I learned something about our people, especially our women. And being a Benjamite myself, I understand how older school Benjamite women think. Older school Benjamite women think a different blood is better than the blood of their brother. And oftentimes they would be on the front line with a heathen, but Joe Grind is a nigger. You understand? Right. Joe Grind be somebody who coming in and swinging rod left, right, and center.
That's
but
right.
The heathen go get the jacket. So this is what I would tell you. What's his name?
Jack.
Jack. This is what I would tell you, Jack. I'm not saying you're Israelite. I would tell you go question your mother and find out if, with all due respect, if she had a little whole phase in her. She might have had a little promiscuous phase where she dealt with a brother from the Caribbean islands who might be your father, but she passed you off to this heathen who she was with. All right. Now, if she didn't, and this dude is definitely a father, then you are the seed of an African and you're not an Israelite.
That's right.
You understand? Because Somalians are from Kush. They're really Ethiopians. They're all the same family, right? They're Kushites, all right? And we are Israelites, and we are not the same people. However, just from a cultural background, I understand how some of our family members work. You know, you might want to go question your mother to see if this is really your father or if she had some affair with somebody at some point in time. You understand?
Yeah.
All right, go find. Do you have other siblings?
Yes, I do.
And are they from that same heathen father?
No.
Oh. Now y'all think I'm crazy. Y'all think I'm trying to open the door to let a heathen in. Nah, brother, it's experience. Experience. I'm not commanding Johnny Hannah. Just go find out. Just go find out if you are actually this heathen son. Yeah, this is what I would tell you. Pray to the Lord that mommy was a little hoe at one point. For your own sake, Salaki. I hate to say it that rough. But this is one time that if mommy was a hoe, you'd be good. Because it for the light of me. What nationality are your siblings' father?
Jamaican.
Oh, so all the other children have a Jamaican father, but you the last child?
I'm the oldest.
You the oldest. I don't know. Go find out, just go find out. All right.
Okay.
Go find out. The father, that man who you grew up with, he definitely a goddamn heathen. Right? You may not be because, of course, your other siblings have a Jamaican father. Why are you the only one who have a heathen father? Now, if this is really your father and you really came out of him, then you're a goddamn heathen. And you're going to be a slave in the kingdom.
Right.
I'm going to be a slave.
If you his son?
I don't look Somali.
Say again?
I don't look Somali.
You say you don't look Somalian?
I mean, I don't care what you look like. It's about the bloodline. It's about the bloodline. It don't. I mean, if you don't look Somalian, thank the Lord for that. Today is ugly. Thank the Lord for that. There's some ugly bitches. Yes, Salakia. I seen them old Somalian, and then they talk and they do this. They is ugly. Thank you for not looking like them. You know what I mean? But I would strongly encourage you to go dig up your mother's files. Let me tell you how you find out. Your mother has a sister or a cousin that hates her because two of them used to be hoes together and they took a man from each other. One took a man from the other one and they hate each other. Go find that aunt or that sister or that cousin to tell you your mother's files. And she gonna tell you, no, that ain't your daddy. Your daddy is Joe Grind from down there on the shop. She gonna tell you the truth. All right? However, if after you go find out everything, you find out that your mother was faithful like Mary herself, and go prepare for slavery, Hamite. Salakia. Go get strong. All right, Jack. You got some homework to do, Jack.
All right, then, Jack. Yeah, thanks for that, man. We'll see you in the rebound, man. Shalom.
Salakia. Yo, I can't deal with the public too well. I see what
a bit harsh.
I had to give him. Listen, I had to give him the vaccine. I can't come any other way. I can't do it any other. I had to give him that vaccine. Listen, if you're an Israelite, it means your mother is a hoe, and that could be a good thing in this case. It could be a good thing that she was promiscuous and she had a little Joe Grind. You know what I mean? If you are adult now, I mean, she was in the days of Terra Fabulous with action, not a bag of mouth. She was getting it on. I need some action. Tender. That Ethiopian don't know nothing about that.
The bonner man.
He's gonna come in the dance and hey. He don't know nothing about that shit. You know what I mean? You better hope Joe Grind was your daddy.
Shit,
you get the point. So just go find that out. It might destroy the relationship with your mother, but whatever, you'll fix that.
We're gonna shift gears. We got 20 minutes left, so we're gonna go to a quick video. Then we're gonna get to the main. Oh shit, we gotta miss one, man. We got quite a bit of things in us, You're getting me quite. All right, fuck it. We get to the main part. So,
no, go ahead. We could get some more. No sweat. And if anyone's just calling, let's get it.
Come on. So for now, we're gonna go into the sister that we went into last week on Taught the Things podcast. The sister that was calling all black men fuckboys. If it was with us last week, you saw it. So the sister said some shit that I kind of vibe with this week. You know what I mean? It made sense.
Emails?
No, another sister. Now this caramel thing right here, sir.
You mean that hole?
I'm playing this hole right here, man. But this time.
No, hold on. For the record, that's ZZ Mills. I think I could turn that sister.
You think so?
I think y'all need to get me in the same room with her, brother. And listen, that's easy. I'll recreate that Ninja Man interview. You remember that Ninja Man interview where he was telling the broad, he's the Don, and she was questioning him, and by the end of the interview, you could tell she wanted to give Ninja Man some tail.
I saw that shit. What's Emily?
Yeah, ZZ, I'm going to introduce you to Zoom. Don't worry about it. Don't watch it. I got
her name's Emily, I remember, and she was like, "Yeah, I remember that bitch." But it's like, yeah. So this is now talking.
Emily. When he said Emily. That one.
And she like, I remember Emily, but this is the year talking about men. Last week she was kind of dissing men. This week she's speaking a bit, a bit better about men. You know what I mean? So we're gonna get into it.
You need to think about settling down because they really need a father figure, whatnot. And then at that point, I used to say to him, no, I don't need no one. Like, I'm good, I've got money, I can look after them, this, and that. But until I actually got with my current partner, it wasn't, I started understanding what she meant. Because it's like even certain things, like the way I deal with them and the way he deals with him, because he's a man, they naturally listen more and they're more inclined to do what he says because he's a man and he's got that authority. Whereas me, they'll look at me and they'll laugh. Like, yeah, whatever.
I understand that, but not everybody gets it. So if there's a woman and she doesn't have a man or she doesn't get a man, I don't know for what reason.
Okay, pause right there. I'm a little bit Salaki. Are these Israelites or these is heathens?
A bit of both. This one here, the one that screens on right now is a heathen.
I thought that looked like that.
Kai. Okay. The one before with the sister.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
What she's saying is that was it basically. She said out children.
You can leave it on the screen.
Okay, come on, Miss play it back. What she's saying basically is, boom, she needs a man in her kid's life because kids listen to the man, which is true. But where she's going wrong is she's making any man come in their kid's life. Man, what kind of shit is that? Not the baby's father, but
okay, scroll back to the one who was talking. Play it back a little bit from in the beginning.
Color one card.
Maybe halfway through, right? You're somewhere right there. Because she says something about he just says whatever and they listen.
At that point, I used to say to him, no, I don't need no one. Like, I'm good, I've got money, I can look after them, this, and that. But until I actually got with my current partner, it wasn't, I started understanding what she meant. Because it's like even certain things, like the way I deal with them and the way he deals with him, because he's a man, they naturally listen more and they're more inclined to do what he says because he's a man and he's got that authority. Whereas me, they'll look at me and they'll laugh. Like, yeah, whatever.
Pause it right there. All right. So now, okay, she's saying the man, he deals with them and they just obey him naturally because he's a man. Now, this is the whole issue with that. Why she couldn't obey the baby father?
God.
So natural. Why you just couldn't stay with the nigga?
That's right.
If it's so natural, it's so rough where it takes you to go through that, then to submit to somebody else.
That's right.
Like that's where we're at as a people, where we grow once again. Fuck prevention hours. Like that shit don't matter if now you get with a sister and nobody else will touch her ever.
That's right.
No matter if you're going through an argument and she said, that's it, I'm done, I'm gone. Remember in Judges, where the Ephraimite, his woman left and went back to her father's house. Remember that? And he went to get her. Now, imagine that happened today. Somebody else going to go and have sex with that woman.
That's
but
right.
He still want her. You get the point?
That's right.
Like what we have here is a whole societal problem. And now she's amazed at it after so many tries with her current partner, which, as you say, there were so many partners before. You know what I mean? And it's a rough thing. It's a sad thing. Jeremiah Hyman brought it out good ways. Like, these women, they do not understand what it means to be their children. You understand? These women do not understand what it means to have them as a mother. You understand? Having a new nigga they had to learn every goddamn time. They're scared because they don't know what this nigga gonna do. He don't look like none of them. 90% of the time, he don't even like them. You get the point? Like, it's rough to be your child, but you're so goddamn selfish. You don't get it. Go ahead.
Shalom, so I got a caller, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Shalom, caller. You got a question or comment?
This is Marshall.
Oh, Mawasa. Yeah. Shalom, Mark. How about Shem Shakata?
Yeah, but Shem Shakata.
So, like, Mawasa, turn us down in the volume a little bit. I'm hearing us coming through.
I'm just trying to find the topic you're speaking. I don't know.
Go ahead.
Go on now.
Yeah, in most cases, is that the reason why
Mawasa, listen to us on the phone. Don't listen to the radio because there's a delay.
Oh, okay.
All right, just turn the volume down on whatever you're listening to. Don't listen to us on that. It's like 5 seconds off the live. You're on live now, so listen on the phone only. All right.
About does that part of the scripture you were trying to break down about the seed of the Israelite mixing with the Gentile, does that come under the heading of let the wheat and the tears go until the day of harvest?
No. That's two different things. It's absolutely two different things. All right. First of all, of course, there's no such thing as a mixed person. The seed of the father is the seed of the father. Right? The world says mixed because, of course, the world is ignorant. But I get what you're asking. Pull the scripture with the wheat and the tears for me real quick, please. Somebody. All right. That's a good question too, Mausa, because a lot of Christians, a lot of fake Israelites, a lot of people who are uneducated, they teach that that's what it means. And that's not what the wheat and the tears mean. You understand? That's not what it is. Right? A heathen cannot come in and is not going to be allowed to be in. No time, no way. All right, I've seen times where heathen come in class and then the general just switch the topic and talk about Africans and they walk the hell out. And then after the class, Jeremiah Hyman say, that person who left, what they was? Say, well, I don't know. And then later on, whoever brought that person came back and said, yeah, that person's father is a Hamite and they couldn't take the general talking about the African. You get the point? So they'll always leave out. Whoever had the wheat and the tears, who have it?
Come on, Trooper quarters are going. Yeah, Matthew 13, read strong, 13:24.
Matthew chapter 13 and verse 24. Another parable put he forth unto them, saying, the kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which sowed good seed in his field.
Mm-hmm.
But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat,
and
went his way. But
all right. Stop right there. Mawasa. So you hear what he said? The kingdom of heaven is like unto a man that sowed good seed in his field. And then when he slept, the enemies came and sowed tares. What is the good seed? Mawasa. Yeah, don't listen to the radio act. Listen listen to the phone. Turn the radio off. Turn the thing off. I'm asking you, what is the good seed that the farmer sowed?
the good seed is the Bible scriptures.
Otherwise known as
Khan.
Otherwise known as what?
All right. You asking what is a good seed?
Yeah. I'm asking what the good seed is, and you answered correct. You said the scriptures. Well, otherwise, what is it known as? What do we call it?
I just know that the scriptures how do I break that down?
Okay, let me help you out. Otherwise known as the truth.
That's right.
You get that?
Repeat that again.
I say otherwise known as the truth.
Oh, the truth, yes.
Right? So now, good seed is the truth, meaning what? The law, statutes, and commandments, the wisdom and knowledge from the Most High, One West I.S.U.P.K. since 1969 classes, right? That's the good farmer sowing good seed. Now, while the farmer slept, somebody else comes and says, don't take the vaccine. UPK is the mark of the beast. GOCC, Rakashia say you could have heathens come in and Somalians and Ethiopians. Then purple faggots, Nathaniel, say Ghanaians and Nigerians is Israelites. Now they come in and sow another truth. Something that is totally different to what the first one learned. You get the point?
Yeah,
And the Christ is saying that's the tares. The tares is like weeds. So imagine you plant wheat, you put seed in the ground that's wheat, and then somebody else come and plant weeds in your wheat field. When he said let the wheat grow with tares, you know what? Don't try to pull out the wheat right now, the tares right now. Because if you pull it out, you might pull out some of the wheat. Let them grow. Let them grow together. Don't try to stop these fake Israelites. Don't try to run them off no corners. Let them niggas teach rape. Let them niggas teach, let white people come in there. Let them teach the African coming in there. You see the African come in there and murder Joy Morgan. None of them saying shit about it.
That's right.
None of them saying nothing about it. Right? A brother sent me another tape, a recording of a sister in GOCC who was raped by a GOCC member. They had a council and tried to blame the sister and said she was drunk and she threw herself at the brother. And the brother raped the girl. He in jail right now for rape.
Boy,
they're saying nothing about it. The Christ is saying, let the wheat grow with the tares. Because when harvest time come, he gonna rip the tares up and the wheat, and he gonna throw away the tares and keep the
Right.
You get the point? He gonna keep the wheat because the wheat is strong and it's what he wants. The tares is gonna go. The wheat is the truth, and the tares is lies.
Makes sense.
Mausa makes sense.
Makes sense.
Any point, Mausa?
Yes, I get that clearly.
No sweat. And now that you have that understanding, when you read it over, read the whole thing down. That whole parable is talking about sowing the truth, meaning teaching and teaching the truth according to the Bible versus them fake Israelites teaching lies and the Christians and the Muslims teaching lies. It's not talking about heathens in here with us that we can't figure out. This is the UPK Act. Let me tell you something. We figure out liars, thieves, drug dealers, whores, addicts, homosexuals.
That's right.
We figure them out. You think we can't figure out your nationality? We could figure that shit out, right?
Well, at your level of attainance, you know that you have the fire in you, so you know you're supposed to can burn out any wheat from the tears.
Oh, come on.
I said that. I don't know what he said. I don't know what he said. But I'll take it out. But listen, this is what I would tell you, Mausa. I'm just like you, brother. I come in here and I learn.
Are you Mr. Blaze Fire? Make me get into this in the cause. Me watch you very long time before me come into that.
Listen, and I come in this from watching other men blaze the fire. That's why I say I'm just like you. And guess what? There's some brother who's watching right now that remember you calling and gonna see you speak very soon.
That's
and you're
right.
gonna come in too. You're gonna do the same thing, huh? You're gonna do the same thing. What you want to do is stay on the side of the wheat.
That's right.
Stay on the side of the wheat. The same man who taught you Christ was black, who taught you, you are an Israelite, who taught you how to choose a righteous wife, who taught you how to manage brotherhood and sisterhood, is telling you go get the vaccine, go get it. The other fool who is weak and he full of tears and he understands things that is Christian, never listen to them, Mark. Never listen to a coward ever. Ever. You get the point? And you'll be just fine, brother. You'll be just fine. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, thanks for the clarification of that, because it kind of puzzled me at times,
Yeah, man. Listen, the Lord will never let his house be tainted by a heathen, man.
Come on.
That's how you know them fake Israelites, the Lord is not with them.
That's right.
Yes, and you gonna see as the UK grows, which you all doing already, you're gonna see people come up in here that gonna try. The caller before you, he called to find out if he's an Israelite because his mother tell him his father is a Somalian. I don't know if he was listening, but he got the business out. He gave him the business full and expedient. I let him know exactly what it is. If he come out and find out his father is Joe Grind, he's my brother.
That's right.
If he comes back and says his father is Minelek, I'll be asking him for tribute and to kiss his boots.
Father Jammer. The Jammer.
The thing ain't emotional, it's business. You get me? Yeah,
what I'm thinking, because you see, at the moment, them see that everything is getting, they come into a crunch now, so everybody just want to run in from way and just say, okay, we are part of this. But we still need slave for the future, so no matter what these guys and commander, we gotta go show the spirit if we clear them out.
Hey, listen, they can't come and stand in the fire. The same fire you talking about, a heathen gonna sit next to you and he gonna get scared when he hear you talk. That's just how bad it be. He gonna come up in here and try to pretend to be you, and you'll start talking, and he will be like, I can't, and he'll just leave. He just walk out, and you'll be like, where the fuck is this nigga going? Later on, you'll find out they left out because it was a heathen. So that's it. The wheat and the tares is talking about doctrine, not seed of human beings.
All right, Shalom, Mawasaya.
You good to go?
Yeah.
All right.
Lord allow us to see you soon. Either for Passover or before, Lord allow. I'm trying to make a trip to UK as soon as the damn borders open. The first day, as soon as Boris go on TV and say, we're going to open the borders with his stupid mouth, I am on a plane, brother. I'm going to live stream the whole trip. I'm going
That's right.
Plane over to the UK, brother. My home away from home. I'm coming to sow wheat and no tears.
That's right. Come on.
Kaboom. I'd catch up to karate and don't go back. Hell.
Shalom, Mawasaya. How about you? And that's Gloucester's finest right there. Come on, man.
Gloucester, all the way from Gloucester, man.
Man. Gloucester, man. Down south. Oh, come on, man. You can't get in that, man. I'm trying to get for the topic. Listen, today is probably one of the latest shows on the ends, man. We got a bag of views. Another question online. Come on, man. We got Gloucester in the house, East London, South London, Brumtown. Come on, man.
Listen, big up London, man. Let me buzz the fishing wing for London, man. Big up Croydon, big up Peckham, big up Brixton. Listen now. Boom, bang, bang.
Bang. Get me.
Listen, I done had London's Prince right there. The man who control Wessex, Mercia. I don't talk about London like the old days. But yeah, the man who rocking London, the big old Shamgar. Yeah, my London president right there saying nothing in the room, Yeah, Boris better recognize that. Move on down the street. It belongs to Shamgar.
London gonna be called the city of Shamgar, man. In 2030, man. It's the most. It's quite come back quicker, man. So, like a quick question from Trayvon Sparks. Says Lucky said, "If I may, other one, when the truth coming out, should a woman cover her entire hair or just a portion of her hair?" The like I said, what else?
Go ahead. You got it. Dungaba, you want it?
Come on, man. I'll get Dungaba, man. Come on, man. Hit
If
that.
you want it, you know Dungaba, you know what I mean?
Dungaba wants it, trust me.
Pull the scripture, what is it? 1 Corinthians
14. 11. 1 Corinthians 11 and about 3.
Verse 4.
This is a blood warrior right here, you know. Talk about the blood warrior right here, you know. Listen.
First Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 4. Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonoreth his head.
So a man praying or prophesying that has his head covered dishonor of his head. Now, when you look at the men in the UPK, people say, "Oh, you don't have your head covered." But if you look at Captain Mashak's headpiece, you will see that the top part's uncovered, and which is the crown. Right. So even when you look at a king's crown, it's called the crown for a reason, because the middle part's uncovered.
That's right.
Verse 5. But every woman that prayeth or prophesieth with her head uncovered.
But every what?
But every woman that prayeth or prophesieth with her head uncovered.
So any woman that pray or prophesieth with her head uncovered, meaning a woman's head is supposed to be covered.
Right.
So this is why when you come to the school, we have what? Head coverings for the sisters and so forth. But correct me if I'm wrong, sir. I believe the general was saying if you ain't got your head covering, a sister can just cover her head with her hand.
Yeah, that's it. It's not talking about her physical hair because it says head. Because of course, according to Isaiah, our sisters are by and large bald. Salakia. You know what I mean? Our sisters. It's not talking about the hair. It's to like cover a cap on the crown of your head, right? Even if her hair is out, she has a cover. She could, just something covering her head. She could put her hand like this. Sometimes a sister don't have something, she get a napkin like this. She could do that and cover her head. You get the point? It's showing again her bending her will to yours. You understand? That's why it says if she prays or prophesies with her head uncovered, she dishonors her head. Her head is you, her husband, or her teacher, or her father, because she could see her head. Our head is who?
Yahweh Shai, Christ.
We can't see him. Our head is uncovered. You get the point? It's different. So she dishonors her head. That's why she has to cover her head. All right. So it's not so much the hair. It's just covering the head. And okay, once again, we ain't like them dry ass Muslims are who make their woman look like a blackboard. Just dry and dumb. Fly and full of flavor. You set a woman loose with a head wrap, brother, you're gonna see something amazing. That head wrap alone will make you want to marry her.
Yeah, I know.
You know, you put on that head wrap and let them braids come out or something, or wrap the hair in a certain way, and something. Some of them cover the whole thing. Some of them just cover the crown right here and how they braid the hair coming out, and they look fly as hell. It's talking about just covering the head, not necessarily the hair. It's on it. But this is what I would say if I could. If that's your woman and you don't want her hair to be seen, that's your right. And you could tell her, cover your hair up because I want your hair covered. I want me alone to see your hair. You understand? But this is what I would tell you, even with everything at counsel, because what you don't want to do is you don't want to cut off her spirit, and you don't want to be a damn heathen in spirit over her. But you definitely within your right if you want, you want her to dress a certain way because you alone want to enjoy that tale. You don't want a brother coming up to you and say, boy, I see what you're working with. Some brothers enjoy that conversation. Some brothers is like, you know it. Some brothers will look at you and be like, watch your fucking mouth, nigga. In their mind. You know what I mean? Some brothers do not enjoy that conversation because they have their wife in a different esteem. You get the point? It's just, nothing wrong with it, but it's your right at the end of the day.
Go ahead. Yes, like you said, I'm gonna say like some of the sisters like had to rock their head covering. Some girls got the bun to the front, to the back. Listen, these sisters, man.
Yeah, they're rocking. They're rocking.
You know what I mean? So like, but we're gonna get to our main topic now. Yeah, is should black people celebrate Christmas, man? You know what I mean? Now, Captain Down, I'm giving him rank before. So like,
All right, listen, you are a prophet and all.
So like, here you go. Listen, I know for a fact, brother, will get there, man. These brothers here are some hard working brothers, man. They're gonna get that, man. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Wait. It's like, yeah. After Dunga got a book, man, about the Windrush, man. I'm gonna show you what I read up in this book about how his brother celebrated his first Christmas, man. I said, listen, I can't celebrate no Christmas, man. In the conditions his brother celebrated Christmas, I had to get the pages on the book, man, so I can show the brothers in the classes from the Windrush book. And it's a brother that came to England from Jamaica, man, and how he was living, man. The brother was the white man took baths out of bathroom to make it a room for brothers, man. And it made coal cellars into rooms so brothers could live in, so he could make money, man. And this brother celebrated his first Christmas in there, man. And when I saw this, I said, damn, brothers should not be celebrating this, man.
That's right. Also, too, Moisey Remy, he asks if the sheep and the goat is talking about Israel and the other nations. Yes. When Christ said he will separate the sheep from the goat, from the rough goat, specifically that rough goat is talking about the Grecians, but it's talking about Israel and the heathens for sure, right? The sheep is Israel, that's the Lord's favorite animal. The rough goat is not, and he's going to separate us from them. That part is talking about is literal seed, but the wheat and the tares is not. All right.
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so this is the Windrush book, and this is what it reads. It said, when we moved from place to place, I can't tell you the amount of places we lived. So this brother came to England, moved from place to place, all parts of London. And then we saw a flat advertised. And when we went to look at it, and I didn't know about coal cellars. So this brother didn't know about what a coal cellar was. A coal cellar was a cellar in which back then they used to keep the coal in. Now we got central heating. Back then they had coal cellars. And this brother didn't know what that even was. So this man had done up the coal cellar. So this man took all the coal out the coal cellar, done it up, made it into a house. And so you had the bedroom and the kitchen. So the kitchen was under the coal cellar bit and the footpath. When people passing, you could look through the grill and see male or female. So people could walk past the coal cellar for outside. You know them houses in London. You know what I'm about. And you look down and you see the grill. People could see the brother sleeping in his bed, man. And the brother was living in a coal cellar, man. Let me show you what a coal cellar looks like, man. You know what I mean? Real quick. For brothers that don't know, this is what a coal cellar looks like, man. Nah, a cellar. Like my dad had a coal cellar, but he had a studio in there, man. This is what a coal cellar looks like, man. And that's a coal cellar right there, man. Look at that, man. That's our brother was living like this. That's how he was living. They took the cellar out. I said, yo, live in this, man. All cold and shit. Salakia for my friends, man. And that's how this brother was living. So we'll go back to what the brother was saying. It says, so the kitchen was under the coal cellar. You also what the coal cellar looks like, man. The cellar with like hard building blocks and so forth. So every time you light the gas, about 10 or 15 minutes, it's like I'm zooming a bit. It's like, yeah. Oh shit, I can't even see it on here. I'll read it for you. It says the water will start steaming down the walls. I cooked my first Christmas, man. My first Christmas dinner. Listen, 60 years from today, man. This is how a brother lived in Christmas, man. This is how we lived in Christmas, man. This is why we can't celebrate Christmas at I.S.U.P.K, man. My brother suffered during Christmas, man. My Christmas dinner in this country under an umbrella. And this brother lived in a coal cellar, man. In a coal cellar, the walls were steam. And when the steam would hit the cold bricks in the cellar, the water would drip down in his food, man, in his pot, man. And his brother was eating Christmas dinner, cooking Christmas dinner under an umbrella, man. And that's why I can't celebrate Christmas. I can't do it, man. I love my brothers, man. And he read, I just went out and brought an umbrella. So he brought an umbrella for the rain, and he's using his umbrella in his kitchen. A cellar is to keep wine, it's to keep cold, it's not to be lived in, man. And his brother was living in a cellar, man. And it gets worse, man. Salakia. So the next day, the brother went to church, and this is what happened to the brother, man. I just went out and brought an umbrella, put it over the cooker so that it was all right. So when I started to cook, I opened the umbrella, put it up, and then nothing would drop into my pot. And I'm supposed to celebrate Christmas with white people, man. I'm supposed to have white people join my camp. I can't do it, man. This is how white people treated black people. Put me in the cellar, man. I really got a very bad cold, and things were difficult.
Yeah.
And so the minister, this is the minister, man, the man that runs the church, man. The minister came and see me. You know, brothers speak patois. They don't say saw me. He said, see me. And said, oh my God, what are you doing in this coal cellar? And apparently he went back and told the people in the church what was happening. And this Sunday morning, the woman came up and virtually in tears, and she said, was so very sorry, hold it on my hand and said, oh, Sybil. Sybil's an old yardie name, man. An old Jamaican name right there, man. Sybil, Silber, you know them names there? It's like, yeah. I'm so very sorry. And really, I know yourself and Joe is all right, but I've got children to think about. And nobody in my street yet has taken in any colors. I'm so sorry. I can't really let you all a room. I really have to think about, I really have to think of the children and the family. And I'm really sorry. And I don't know what to do. I just yanked my hand out of her hands. I didn't ask to come to live at your house. That was my church sister, man. The man went to church with this white woman that gave him a room in the cellar. I must be some Christian. I must bang tambourine on Christmas Day and go to church. When a white woman that went to church with his brother gave him this house, man. Gave him this coal cellar, man. Had his brother with a fucking umbrella. Food, man. I'm supposed to be a Christian. I'm supposed to join Rikashia, GOCC. I can't do it, man. Fuck that. I can't do it, man. This man went to church with this woman, a minister, man. And where was the Christmas spirit, man? Where was the fa la 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 la? Where was the love, man? While she was upstairs celebrating Christmas with her children, she had a black man downstairs with an umbrella in this house, man.
That's right.
We love black people here, man. I can't do it, man. I can't join them, man. I can't pop no Christmas crackers, man. I can't eat no Christmas cake. I can't do it, man. It's like a dungle boy. What's this something?
And this is the proof right here that white people's Christianity ain't about everybody coming together, man.
Right.
Only black people see it as we should all come together. These white people understood, you know what? We're gonna have our beautiful white Christmas. This man's in the cellar. The thing is this, black man, we got bigger problems than celebrating some white man's holiday, man. We're living in coal cellars where you can look at the statistics. Loads of people's dying back then, man, from breathing problems. Why?
Yeah, pneumonia and all them type of things.
That's
all
right.
them things because you're breathing in coal and whatnot. And this is still our living conditions today, man. We die more than everybody. Why? Because the conditions that we live in, and this is why we need the vaccine, man.
That's right.
Sybil needed the vaccine.
That's
right.
That's right.
He said that he got a cold, man. He said that he got a cold and he was sick. And we need the vaccine because we're getting sick right now. And white people ain't getting sick, man. Why? Because they're making sure they're away from everything. With us, we have to get up and go to work and work with the public who have the COVID and so forth. Whereas white people, they're putting themselves in harm's way, man.
That's right.
And then black people's telling us don't get the vaccine, don't get the vaccine. We the number one people that need the vaccine, man. Because when you look at it, we the number one people who's dying. But that's it.
So like, I gotta show you how Sybil was living again, man. I'm gonna show you a coal cellar in England. A coal cellar is where you keep wine and coal and so forth. And this is how Sybil was living, man. Sybil was living in something like this, man. And they put a bed. Look at that, man. Put a bed in there and said, Sybil, go live down there. Go live and cook down there, man. And that's why the walls are condensing and shit, man. Look at that, man. That's how Sybil was living, man.
That's a whole ton of mold gonna be down there.
Damn. And this bitch went to church. Like, this bitch went to church, man, and prays in the name of Jesus, man.
Yeah,
I can't be there, Slucky, but I love Sybil more than he loves himself, man. I feel like I can't be with him. I can't celebrate Christmas. Sybil had his first Christmas down there, and what Sybil should have said was, forget Christmas, man. Forget Christianity. Forget the whole thing. And this white woman went to his church, man. Went to his church and said, listen, I got kids to think about. You gotta die.
Listen, the song is "I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas." They ain't talking about snow, no. They ain't talking about snow. You think they're talking about snow? They ain't talking about snow.
Talking about crackers.
They're talking about a devil Christmas. That's what they're talking about. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's rough. We should never be up with this Christmas thing, especially now. It should be an all-out, protest against everything, knowing what they did and how these people are. And of course, it's not biblical. It's not biblical at all. It had nothing to do with Christ. It had nothing to do with gifts. It had nothing to do with nothing. You get the point? It had nothing to do with nothing. Born Christmas. You celebrating that, you're going to feel pain in about 12 days. Watch and see something. Somebody going to catch a fire. You're going to find, especially you women, you're going to find out that you and the only one getting a gift. You're going to be mad. You're going to be upset. You're going to be offended. You're going to start using some opprobrious language according to Crazy Apache. According to Tonto. Salak.
Someone else getting a gift, someone else getting red bottoms, man. Along with you.
That's it.
You know what I mean? But £5 Christmas, man. You know what I mean? As I said, we're gonna be celebrating the Passover. Lord allow, Texas. You know me.
We're going down there in Houston, boy. Bellier, Texas, boy. Y'all gonna like Houston. Y'all gonna like Houston. I already know it.
Lord willing, a buck up on Megan Thee Stallion, turn into a good woman. Turn into a good woman. Turn into a good woman, I'm there, Houston. Gonna ride some horses, get it on, man. You know what I mean? Lord allow.
And this year, of course, Zach down there rocking it out in Houston. My nigga, cold ass brother down there in Houston. He found that ranch that we're gonna have the Passover on. It's it's horseback riding, fishing there. Have a whole pond you could fish, petting zoo, all that shit gonna be there for the kids. Cause we're gonna be there for the whole weekend. For the Feast of Unleavened Bread, it's just the next night, the Sunday night is gonna be there as well. We are renting RVs. Whoever wanna drive down, you could stay in the hotel, you could stay in your RV. And of course, Texas is you're gonna have something special on your hip. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Hold on your hip as you're walking in the path. The scripture say, "Eat with your sword in your hand in haste." You know what I mean? So you get the point.
I'm more of a Glock nigga myself. That's me.
Listen,
some guys are AK-47 nigga. We're a big nigga. I'm of a Glock. Me not Glock.
Different strokes to different folks. Sometimes they need that Glock if it's in your house. You don't want a long thing to clear it down. By the time you turn, I could let off 2 because you holding this long thing. You get the point? But if I need you 50 or 100 yards away, yeah, I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna grab that Kalashnikov, let it sneeze.
So like some go, what's the other gun you're busting, man? Yeah, the MP5, you get me? I try to give Sham got a Glock. He looked at me, he was like, it's like the other one, I can't fuck with this. Does that say what? I try to give him spinners.
Listen, I get you. I fully understand him. You ain't exposed to all them guns, but I'm gonna try to tell you something. It ain't really the size of the gun, it's the caliber you gotta look at.
That's right. That Glock shit.
Caliber. Okay, well, Glock come in different caliber. You could get 9, you could get 10 millimeter, 40 and 45. That 40 and that 45, brother, that's the killer nigga shot right there. I mean, you get hit with a 40 cal or a 45, brother. Ain't too much a nigga could do. That 9 millimeter, you could get shot with that and survive a whole lot. A 9 ain't doing much damage. But that 45, you get hit with that 40, brother. You're gonna be singing now. You're gonna,
But I watch that, man. My gun got some pishing wing. You're gonna see me in my UK precision aim. Get me this back. But we'll see. You know what I mean? Man, think I'm playing games. You're gonna see my team. You get me? But Sluggy, so you want one tune, one kill? I got that in.
I ain't think you're ready for Where are we going with? We going popcorn again?
No, I would say Bounty Killer, you know.
I mean, who picking?
All right, boom. Any man pick a thing. I'm a killer in this thing. You get me? I do.
Go ahead, fishing way.
Go on. Any man pick a thing. Boom. Go on.
All right. Sizzle.
Okay, ready. No, see that? See how quick that was. Man, just bang. Ready. All right, cool. Go on.
You're sounding too confident there.
Watch you. I kill. That's what I do. You ready, yeah?
Alright, take it to them king. Beautiful people collect your love. But what's the judgment? Rasta man don't apologize to nobody, boy. If you're this king Selassie, gunshot your boy. You can do what I do, because of them have been dying. And the lake of fire, me that's your boy. Bad man don't apologize to nobody, boy. If you're this black people, I'm gonna start your boy. You can do what I do, because of them have been dying. And the lake of fire, me that's your Cause them sexy and them pussified, yeah, all the girls, the boys, them looking at some boy,
bow down, do what?
Listen, I know you was going there. That's so obvious, Zach. That's so obvious, but yeah, I mean, we come to kill.
I'm gonna say I'm on fire. I just want to say that tonight. This is the Almighty. You know, I'm just love yourself. Yo, get to the point. Yeah, this the rest of my life. Me born me tell this friendly and they good times. Yeah, get to the point. Yeah, this the rest of my life. You know the body look at every time.
Easy, crowd. I ain't want you to fall off your chair. Big tune. Listen, even Santa Claus had a dance up there. I want you to fall off your chair. Easy.
You want next one?
Oh, I thought it was one shot, one kill. You want next one now to redeem yourself? Dead man tell no tales. I'll bury you right now.
You want two shots, yeah?
Whatever you want.
You ready?
If you want my chest, so Kentucky 8 tonight.
Fire on the whole of them. When I beg nothing from none of them, fire on the whole of them. You know. Who they know? Them let me party. Through them into party. Real things that I say, you're the I.S.U.P.K.
Fire burn the whole of them.
Nah, you're ready.
Oh, shit, wait there. What is it?
Easy.
Bad.
Easy. Listen, the elf and them done dancing to her. Yeah, it's Santa say he going back home and pump up Miss Claus pump.
I'll give that one. This week was you. I ain't lie. Pump.
Listen, you see what I'm saying? You see what listen, listen. You ain't really, you know. I ain't too sure what you're talking about, you know.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
What else me say? Where them go with them one go? Somebody should have tell them.
Where you go with your one song? Somebody should have tell you. You can't warrior.
Rifle. License.
I don't know what make you feel you could have war with you, know. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand you.
Like I said, I don't quiff with the rifle. I'm a handgun man myself. You get me?
Listen,
the sisters in the school are bugging me to play an advert for what's it called? Costume race. So I'll play that real quick.
Right.
And I'm gonna rap.
take a second, we reflecting with the light, but this the life, I fucking love it. Wouldn't trade it to be white, now that's alright. I got the right at birth, the devil's redefining work. No, I don't break a fold, I need and bake the dough, then recreate the flow. They think they making though what they forsake is so essential. Over lentils, get your issue. Guess who's on this instrumental with you? I gives a damn if we was family, view unread and call it spam. I'm not a fan of Antichrist, they slayed the man, I swayed the Tim like here I am, the son of Sam is taking shots at David Berkowitz. Pussy. A different discipline existed in this New York state of mind. Say since now, no, not the actor, but the year he's ever. Not one thing in mind to grind until this gavel turns his words to mirth from Babel. Front lines to 69, I follow protocol. This kingdom built.
Buckler, you just need to get one.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. The layout clean, but that song take that shit up to another level. Karak, boy. I tell you, don't sleep on Karak, you know. That nigga cold.
That nigga cold as ice. His name means ice.
His name means ice. Ice cold. Or ice or some shit. Like that tune there, but him and I think it's Natazab on that, or Bakar, one of them other brothers on that track there too. You know what I mean? That shit is cold. That sample, nigga, cool. You know
my shit's cult leader. You get me? Any nigga that can say yeah on the mic, that shit's gang so fuck boy.
Listen, man.
Oh, no, you didn't go. Wait. Hold on. Stop. When do cartel? I'm a listen. I blood classes.
Easy, Carter. Back down, boy, down. Listen, I brought that car, tell you, whole room clear, and nobody want to sit down next to you. Shut up, fly in that room right there now.
The man said run.
Sell from here.
The man said run.
London say, you see why I don't like to come down, bro? You say, only bro, man, just collect shot. Copper shot.
You ready? The man said one. God shall kill any man.
Haters try to hate this and perpetrate this. Say me a man, you know, say man like me no normal. Walk any girl from she 18 no partial. Tuggy, cause you know, say me no formal. Girl a request mountain till I'm Wayne Marshall. Jackie say fi give the cocky to her friend them. She know what fi her, she still want me lend them.
It's like it's a broken any girl from she 18 ain't partial. You know. Yo, listen. Oh, come on, listen. We gotta stop this.
All right, R. Kelly.
The man said I give something to a friend them, you know. Sorry, man, come on, man. The killer, oh, come on, man. Come on, you know, I'm the selector, man. Come on, man.
General. Church is going like boats and camera. Just make up those people.
Stop it, karate. Come on.
Just make up the period, me nine. It's a lot tempted, but mine. Step and the teacher and this one now.
Listen, they say Rudolph does play this when he's ready to fly and all.
You say no, listen. I'm a doppy Captain Bishop with a Trini song, you know. Man, ready.
Prince one.
Rest in peace, Sky Blue was a real brother to me. Taga, stepping on the skin, stay out like how me Papa shut up, put the green like the books of home, me darling. Run away business, we come from
Both of them can't scare me. You know what?
I know. Papa shut up, riddle up your body. I know. Is a bad man, I know. 5.5
Pull up, boom, boom. Hey! The man said, pull up, boom, boom.
Listen, now, I had to carry you to the depths of the ocean. You know about this one here, don't worry.
Oh, no.
Everybody done them. Everybody done them.
Man, a real Malandros. Pull it up. Pull it up. Man, a real Malandros. We don't talk about that.
Come on. Come on, hey. Man, like, shit.
Listen, the man say every hot girl will take off clothes, rifle, bust head like mangoes. And a real Malandros. Man, listen, the man so bad, he had to say bad man in a different language for you. He said,
what language is
man, a real Malandros. We talk about that.
What language is that? Slack, what language is that, sir?
Like Spanish. That's Venezuelan.
Mad.
You know the venue over there now. So mala mean bad. So like if somebody say mala hombre or mala this or the weather, they ask you how the weather, they say mal is bad. So he's saying Malandros is like real gangsters. We living like the narcos, man, a real Malandros.
Sound like myself, man. Harass for the Malandros.
Listen now. Don't play with we are. You want to go Trinidad, we dump you everybody, you know.
Nah, I'll take it, Trinidad. You get me? I'm there next. I'm going to start my passport. I'll be waiting till the COVID done, man. Me and Gallowan going to be parring, man. No, watch that, man.
Officer Gallowan, man. Warriors over there, man. For real, man.
We're going to be there, man. We're going to be there.
That real hardcore soldier right there, I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, I seen Gallowan grow, man. I seen him come from, you know what I mean, a brother by himself to loads of brothers, man. You know what I mean? Gallowan, man. Big up to Gallowan, man. Shalom, we got Tyrone Holland, Tazapa 1, Kerry and Benjamin, Tazna what I. We also got in here, we got Tazapa 1, Howard Trevon Sparks.
Boom.
Moyes Remy, Trayvon Sparks, Fatal, Sturm. You know what I mean?
Let me just drop one. Let me just drop a quick one there. I always had to bring this fella here. I got good love for this brother here, nigga, because Kayad went off out of Jamaica, brother. Listen, listen, the man killed the whole. The man make a diss track for fake Israelites long before they even know they was going to come up against the truth.
Y.A.P.K got the vaccine.
Hey. Way back, man.
Vaccine. Big Captain, my shot got the vaccine. Hey.
My shot got the
vaccine. Hey. Akaya got the vaccine. Bakawar got the vaccine. Hey. Operation need vaccine. Me say vaccine. One to the vaccine for the crack feed. One to the vaccine to give vaccine. Afraid them shoot our son with the vaccine. Hey, with the vaccine. One to the vaccine with the vaccine. One to the vaccine for the crime scene. Take it for you fall up right. We need a vaccine.
Listen, the man dropped that tune since August. Long before fake Israelite knew they was gonna be scared of the vaccine. That'll show you how his prophets are. And he dropped this tune as a trooper to make sure when fake Israelites come on the scene, the man said Y.A.P.K had the vaccine. Come on, the General YAHANNA had the vaccine.
Come on.
Listen now.
Come on. And while going for the vaccine for Maxine, man, and the crack fiend, man. They're scared about some serum, man. What about Maxine, man? Shit.
They didn't want no war. They didn't want no war. Listen, the only thing I can tell the crowd to take a lesson from the fake Israelites on them, man. No one to quit, because right now, I'm telling you, serious. Listen, I had 2 weeks to prepare, and I done clear out your whole chairs there already, Shamgar feel good to sit down next to you, but you notice he's staying out of the range of fire.
Shamgar trying to keep neutral, and shit.
No, because he know what is going on. Shots firing, shots, big tune.
You got your own dub plate and shit, but don't watch that, man. I'm getting my round cup. And the time's coming. I'm getting my dub. I'm getting my dubs, I'm coming for you, man. Don't watch that.
Duppy, listen, Duppy die every day. You gonna be all right.
Reincarnation. I'm gonna come back in the flesh again. But Duffy, don't worry about that, man. Duffy's come back. That's what you need to watch out for, man. You know what I mean?
There ain't no sweat. You can rock with it.
Thing. But again, that's episode 35 of On the Ends, man. Make sure you log in, like, subscribe. Classes, log into YouTube, I.S.U.P.K United Kingdom on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, man. Like, subscribe, man. We got everything you need, the best content, man. We got the truth, number one. You know what I mean? That's number one, man. But make sure you like, subscribe, you know what I mean, and support the thing, man. Make sure you pay your tithes, 10% of everything you earn, man. Go to the priest, part of the Lord. I'd like to give a big forward to Captain Mashap, my young man, for coming on the ends again, man.
Yeah, man. This is forward to y'all, man. Appreciate having you all. You know what I mean? Y'all rocking, man. I try to make it every week with you once I could. But y'all have a hell of a show right now, man. Y'all build it up nice and slow, and it's gonna keep growing. It's gonna get bigger. So y'all keep doing it, all right?
Shalom to all the sisters in the I.S.U.P.K, all the brothers in the I.S.U.P.K. The one to Shamgar coming from London. Important thing, man. London's finest right here, man. London's baddest. You get me? Big up to Mawasar, Gloucester's baddest, man. All the troopers, Hakayan, London's baddest. We got Magawa, you know what I mean? Big bad man from London, man. We got Dungabar from Brum. You get me? Captain Parasha from Brum, the man in charge of the UK.
Don't forget Makilla in the corner there. Quatazar.
Quatazar, man, the Reaper right here.
Don't forget, listen now. Don't forget that man come to collect souls, I'm trying to tell you.
It's a Grim Reaper right here, man.
When the youth cold,
When you hear a man say, "Boy, sir," say Quatazar is on your ass, man. Be careful, man. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Big man thing. And Shalom, man. For all that, we'll be here next week again, Friday, 9 p.m. till late, man. We don't have no time. We ain't got checking. We ain't got checking with no women. We're too late, man. We're too late.
Listen, they check in with us right now. They check in right there with us. Right now. Listen, they send in text. When am I going to get that vaccine? Huh? I said, I need a vaccine every day.
The same, we're gonna prick me with that vaccine, that needle. You get me?
They say, listen, we want a microchip. We want the thing that make us turn. We want listen. Our vaccine makes women.
Like I said, they say, we want your mark.
Listen. Listen. I want you to turn me into something else. And brother, we delivers that vaccine.
We did that well. I changed. Listen, I give women my serum.
Listen,
change their DNA. I give them my DNA. You get me?
I change the DNA. Change how they walk, how they talk, how they dress. I think it's like about that. They're scared of vaccine.
There you go. I give them my vaccine. By the time I turn them into a zombie, they won't even watch Oh shit!
Listen, they like to talk about girl clown. Listen, we vaccine this turn girl into man clown. Straight up and down there. Listen, they strip it over man right now where we vaccine.
Listen, Maxine, if you're out there, yeah, I'll give you the vaccine, man. Give me the vaccine to Maxine. Yo,
boom.
Bang. But again, big up to all the man, big up to the brothers in I.S.U.P.K, big up to the generals, man. The captains that raised me, man, turn me from a waste, man, to the brother you see today, man. You know me up good, man. I learned from great men. Great men taught me everything I know, man. Down to how to fucking wire a microphone taught me best, man. And you know what I mean? I'm going to keep serving these brothers in the UPK, man. Keep serving these men over me that turn me to a great man, man. And again, we'll be here next week, man. I'm going to close out with my nigga Miss, man. Captain Bishop, we have nigga, Miss, MIS.
I damn near want to make an exception this week and close up with Kayad one.
Go on, sir. I think we should. I think we should, because the vaccine theme. Come on. You know what? I think we need to boss. We don't play around. When you see the UPK around.
Listen to that. Listen, but we gotta run the two of them then.
All right, fuck it. We do.
I had the vaccine queue up. If you want to, yeah, I mean, we could run out the end of this one here.
UPK got the vaccine. Mr. General can't have the vaccine. General Myman have the vaccine. The captain Mashak got the vaccine. Hey, Nayatap got the vaccine. Hey, Abada one got the vaccine. Hey, got the vaccine. Bakawar got the vaccine. Hey. Ever since this a COVID-19, everybody does a talk about vaccine. One to the vaccine when the got clean. Operation need vaccine. We say vaccine. Ever since this a COVID-19, everybody does a talk about vaccine. One to the vaccine when the got clean. Operation need vaccine. We say vaccine. One to the vaccine with the vaccine. One to the vaccine to give vaccine. Afraid to shoot our son with the vaccine. Hey, with the vaccine. One to the vaccine when the vaccine. One to the vaccine when the crime scene. Take it to you fall up like that. We need a vaccine and the ghetto car. Our struggles are no similes and no metaphor. If we get to you dream of the get a car by your house, try to make it out, no get so far. No live so long, we get vaccine. Get up people no want to do vaccine. If it's not a vaccine, but it's that cream. And can't live a better life but that dream. We got jailhouse, but still no get charged. Can't get no bail, we say vaccine. Nothing we couldn't see road quarantine. Vaccine, vaccine, vaccine. One to the vaccine for the vaccine. One to the vaccine for the vaccine. We afraid them shoot our son when the vaccine. Hey, where the vaccine? One to the vaccine. You know the job.
What?
I.S.U.P.K.
Big up I.S.U.P.K on this one.
I.S.U.P.K. The wolf in her.
I am a wolf in her.
This place, the key, the stop this meal. The key never tell us where we lock this place. Locksmith, anyway, watch this place. Them body like plastic place. Hey, we don't play around. When you say we don't play around, we play around. They are 15s and 8s. We don't play around. When you say the UPK around, we bring the fucking AK around. They are 15s and 8s around. We not take care up, we not take care up, we not stay so. And when the next day come, we not change up. I got them brothers, them wake up. AK was boy, head top shake up. So tell a pussy well don't violate us. No care where you stay up, where you take up. Every man a kill a chain, if I did face up, straight up. Great stuff, one way sling bigger than NATO. Man, every man afraid that are the creator, the maker. Hey, don't play around when you see the movie. They play around, they are 15s and 8s. We don't play around when you see the movie. We don't fucking play around, they are 15 and 8 around. They are 15s and 8 around. AR-15 gun, let me tell you how the badness steer. Let the bad fly when the Glock display. Tell a boy send a try box this face. Back switch face, you know how the blood black gasket stay boy. You must see one map this spray. When the map stick raise that lick straight. Shot misplaced, the teeth them in your head stop misbehaved. Clutch his face, the key never tell us so we lock this place. Which locksmith, anyway you watch this space. Walk with them gonna like plastic plate. We don't play around, when you see the UPK around. You bring the fucking
You won't let the first one. You will not let wake up.
Since we busting new music. Since we busting new music, Salaki.
It's all part of the box, rich fierce. Yo!
Listen, since we play new shit, I done drop my niggas inside there. Salakia. I was in the studio in Vegas when this one dropped out. Boom! Brand new act.
Captain the card.
The Akkad and the crew act.
Yeah.
Come on. Slug, it's a pause it. Is that them using opprobrious words on the Sabbath?
Is that them using opprobrious words on the Sabbath?
On the Shabbat, Slug, on the Shabbat.
On the Shabbat.
Pop them opprobrious words.
How dare they? Trust in the Most High. She Yehudi, Yehud. Keep on sobbing. I'm on my way up and they ain't gonna stop it. They say they wanna hit that roast. I'm on my way. Damn right, I brought my army. Going up like a rocket. Ain't nobody top of this. These niggas garbage. So watch your mouth, boy. I'm coming home next. Slithering house, coming out, boy. They hit the cap, boy. Listen, I ain't know if you hear that last part. That man said, I can't cheat a bitch unless you with the cult and all.
What? Come on, man. I want to put the cultists. Come on, man.
You shit.
It's all money, no honey, think you settle and see you locked up, fucked up, and it's back to the streets. It's one west. You can check the residency. I reside with something style on the soles of their feet. Cause it's definitely ain't no power in me.
One time.
Bitch's shoulder, you ain't calling the weak. Get the cooking on his beat. Can I get well done? Got the killers rolling with me and they all rare. Got you fucking scared, son. Get the banging on his beat. Till my fucking head numb. Black, red drum. Black and yellow air. Only you ain't got the message. I said,
Yo, that man say he had the whole crew with him, red rum. You know what that is?
Red rum backwards and murder alive.
Come on, man. Bob.
Come on, man. Because we're talking about London shit. Come on, man.
Red rum. Listen, Captain Tower, one murder this. Them three, listen, Daniel Alla for the side. Cold.
It's all money, no honey, think you settle and see you locked up, fucked up, and it's back to the streets. It's one west. You can check the residency. I reside with super style on the soles of their feet. Cause it's death before dishonor, ain't no power in me. Cause I'm cold as a bitch's shoulder, you ain't calling no weak. Get the cooking on his beat, hope you like it well done. Got them killers rolling with me and they all rare. Got you fucking scared, son. Get the banging on his beat. Till my fucking head numb. Black, red drum. Black and yellow air. Feeling like a legend in this shit, little nigga, I'm past veteran. Never feeling third, little nigga, I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like Ash Ketchum. Shotty break a nigga ribs up like a swipe left. We all stepping, kill you with kindness cause I'm dead nice. That 5'7", put you 6 feet, I'm talking height. That judge.
Listen, Daniela versus a whole class act. That nigga say the shot he break a nigga ribs up like his wife left him. God.
You're right, come on, man.
That man say the judge giving out 5, but you doing life. Barzak. That Taurus gun.
No. That rib shit was hard. It was fuck.
That rib shit was hard. I'm trying to tell you.
You wouldn't get it if not the truth. Breaking up ribs, you know your ribs, your woman.
I'm trying to tell you. Listen, the judge line is cold. He said the judge giving out 5, but you doing life. Like that judge, the Taurus judge is a gun, only 5 shots. But after that, you doing life.
Yeah, like hard as shit. I get it. That's some hard shit. But the ribs one, you can't fuck with the ribs one.
You can't fuck with nothing. His whole verse is punchlines, Zach. His whole verse is punchlines, brother. Hold on.
Never feeling third, little nigga, I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like Ash Ketchum. Shotty break a nigga ribs up like his wife left. We all step back. Kind of hey, it's nice. That 5'7" put you 6 feet. I'm talking height. That judge giving out 5, what you doing life. These hands are root GPS. I mean, right.
Ooh. Ooh. That's a bars right there. I thought bars.
I keep a 144 because I know a kind. No one's dark, you know I'm with animals when we flow and ride. We back again, no cap.
Where's our 144 because I know a cud. People don't know a cud means 144, man. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
If in the fact, like you wouldn't know this shit, man. A cud means 1. Aberrant means 44. Come on, man.
I keep a 144 because I know a kind. No one's dark, you know I'm with animals when we flow and ride. We back again, no cap, when I'm with camp again. Yeah, they said they must smoke it, so we mention them. Everything righteous, so you know when we get back at them, you get hit up with a K, no acronym. They say they want to hit it.
Listen, I ain't think you hit our last one. He said when we meet again, you get hit up with a K, no acronym.
No, hit me again. Hit with a K. No acronym.
When we meet up again, you get hit up with a K, no acronym.
All right, it's gangster shit. U.P.K. U.P.K.
Come on, man.
It's fucking gangster shit. No acronyms like, you know, ASAP. Come on, man. You can get that shit. Listen, these fake Israelite groups. What's that tune we played for that fake Israelite group, that African shit? That was pants, man. The shit we playing here is hard as fuck, man. So luck, yeah. Salam to Yana Kwaf with the fire sign, and Benya Shalam family.
She know good thing when she see it.
You know, it's a hardcore sister, man. She knows real niggas. She knows real niggas, man. Our brother says Wagwan, you know what I mean? Wagwan 22. It's like I said, what's in that cup, man? I always wonder what's in that Benjamite mug, man. That wolf mug, man. So luck, yeah.
This is elixir. I drinks the vaccine and all. I don't
I'll give the vaccine.
Oh, that I drink it.
Yeah. Again, Shalom. So that again, we'll be at class tomorrow, Sabbath service, 12 a.m. 12 p.m. So lucky 12 a.m. now. 12 p.m. Make sure you come through 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW, man. And contact my number as well, man. So again, Shalom, sir.
Listen, this was an extra special episode here. Like, it should damn near, we gotta get 20
hours and shit
for this shit.
Man, we stay on the ends what we do, man. But again, Shalom, so why for coming through, man. Shalom, Shamgar for coming through from London, man. You know what I mean? All my watchers and viewers, Shalom also, man. And we're gonna get it in. Shalom, so how about Shalom?
Yeah, thumb. Yeah, Shalom, sorry.